I got my microphone set up, so I'm getting ready to do what will be essentially a series that I'm going to try to do for my live streams. This is videos live. I'm going to show the process of me making the video, not editing and stuff like that, just the recording process. So that's pretty much what I want to do. I've discovered that I might need an adjustable desk for you guys, so you guys have better angles of how it operates. Hello, we up indeed. So allow me 1 second while I get the thumbnail set up for my YouTube, because I forgot to put a thumbnail on my live stream. 1 second. Oh, also, because somebody specifically requested it earlier in the stream, I am doing a gorillas versus the gorilla video. I'm doing a gorilla video. It's already coming out in 3 hours. So there's no need for me to make the gorilla video. It's coming out in 3 hours. So yeah. Always busy. I don't know if I'm posting enough to just get by right now. I'm not making a lot of money from the content. I want to point this out. I'm not making a crazy amount of money from doing this. I think I make about 1,000 from YouTube. Instagram pays me 500. Facebook pays me 700. 2,300 in total. TikTok has not been doing good, so that's interesting there. But 2,300 in total is what I've been making on stanzas. When I begin a video and begin the recording process, I want to let you guys know that it will be blank here. Do you even do anything? I just make videos. I just make content. People are asking how I post every day. It's because I work out. Yeah, I'll show you. I work out, right? This is my body. This is what I look like. This is me, right? With this body, what I have right now, I do 30 pounds with my arms. I do 30 pounds with each of these arms. 30-pound curls. I can do 200 bench press with a chest like this. How can we support on TikTok? It's okay. You can, if you share repost. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's not a big deal. I don't really care that much. So, I run 4 miles every day, and I do 8 miles on the bike currently. I've reduced it down to 5 for time constraints because I've been making more videos, but that's what I've been doing. So yeah, so that's what I've been rocking with. I'm 173 pounds and I'm 5'5". If you're curious about my stats, if you're ever curious and meet me in person and curious if I'm short, I am short. I'm a short guy. I'm 170 pounds, 5'5". My legs are very, very well toned. My legs are the most toned part of my body. I do not count calories. No. I am trying to get to 195, but I know I eat above 3,000 calories a day. I eat a lot. I eat a crazy amount. I think I eat an entire bag of trail mix, 3 eggs, a whole bag of frozen chicken, at least a half a pound of rice. I eat a lot. I eat a lot of food a lot of the time. That's really how I operate. So, oh, like I said, thumbnail. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not tall at all. I'm not a very tall person. So what I should do is, thank you, I appreciate that. What I should do is fix the latency issue with the stream, but I'm not going to do that right now. That seems like a lot of work. So what I'm going to do instead is something more important. Give me 1 second. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. So when I'm recording, it's going to look like this. I usually have the green screen right this. I want to point this out. This is a movable green screen. This is what my background looks like. Just to give you a behind the scenes detail. This is what my background looks like. I could make a video without the green screen, but it doesn't make it as dynamic. That's really what I care about a lot of my videos. I'm going to move the angle a bit down because it looks like an upper angle where I'm at right now. Now it's more head on. This is how most of my videos go, more head on. It was a bit upper. This is usually how I do my videos, more head on. Cardio's tough. Cardio's tough. Cardio's tough. Brings back all the best characters. Cardio's tough. Okay, so I can see the chat. And I do want to point out when I go on a tangent, when I go on one of the tangents, I will not be reading chat until I run out of things to say. That is what's going to happen with what's going on here. I remember the dishwasher vampire slayer. I remember that. That was interesting. So you're going to get a lot of yapping. There's going to be a lot of just cohesive yapping. I have a list of videos. I'm going to show you from start to finish. I have no script, by the way. To prove I have no script. This is proof I have no script. I will allow you guys right now to suggest video ideas, and I will make them right now. I will make any video idea that you want right now. I will make any video idea that you want. If you type it out in chat, if you have a video idea that you wanted from me for quite some time, my thoughts on the subject, something of that variety, I will make it in real time right now. But it has to be something that I like. It can't be something I don't like. It has to be something that I can cohesively make a video about. I can pretty much do anything, but in general, I'm not going to, like Earthy Swan said, egg salad. So I did the 100 minute versus gorilla comes on in 3 hours. How do we know you haven't thought of everything? You got to be more creative than me. Reaction content, I would never do reaction content. Does size matter? I could do a does size matter thing. I did men care about size already. Reincarnation, conspiracy theories, Mpreg, Prince discography, video ideas, something about grasshopper. Grasshopper? You want me to, something about rage rap? Can you talk about the? That's impressive. Just the letter. That's crazy. Conspiracy theories? Just the is nuts. That's insane. We talk about the. I love that. That's funny. That's funny as hell. Conspiracy theories is actually good. A million grasshoppers versus a gorilla. Grasshoppers, no shot. I'm not going to lie to you. Religion tier list? It's be something I can stand up and do. I don't know about that. No more heroes. I like the guy with the Shin Megami Tensei Jack Frost is talking about no more. So what a thing. There's between a femcel and incel. Can you talk about Harriet Tubman versus Spider-Man? Who would win? You know what? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do Harriet Tubman versus Spider-Man. I'm gonna do Harriet Tubman versus Spider-Man. That's what we're gonna do. Harriet Tubman versus Spider-Man. That will be the video that we're gonna do first to prove that how I make videos. This is the proof of how I make all my videos. We're gonna do this live. So I'm not gonna do an epic rap battle history style. I'm not gonna do that. Let's talk about objectifying. That's a lot of weight to attain. The white people while singing lyrics. Money on air. All right, we're gonna do that. Fucking Blaze Hopper. I have so much. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna click record on my thing, and we're gonna get this Harriet Tubman thing going out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of most ages. I don't want to say all ages. I just want to say most. There is a hero that anybody could be. We have a black version of him. We have a Spider-Punk version of him. We have many different aspects of this one man, Spider-Man. Peter Parker, PP. Peter Parker, very common name. John Doe of superheroes with a name, but we don't know who he is. Local neighborhood, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, showing that he's friendly and kind with most people, showing that he's the everyday man, the common man, the person you see in a newspaper, hated by the media but loved by the social. That's how it operates. A true hero of social media, one might say. That is what Spider-Man is. One of my favorite heroes of all time. Constructed his own web shooters. He doesn't shoot them out of his hand, but has the immense strength of a spider if it were a human, and that's terrifying. Eight-legged freaks me out. I think about that all the time. But there's another person that Spider-Man has not fought against once. Spider-Man's fought against the Hulk, the Thing, Wolverine. Spider-Man has fought against cosmic threats throughout the entire world. But has he fought against somebody on the side of black people? Has he battled against the butt cheeks, the powerful leader of the Underground Railroad? Now, has he fought against Harriet Tubman? How would that fight go, one might say? Many people don't know the powers of Harriet Tubman. They say Spider-Man can lift cars. Harriet Tubman can lift spirits. Spider-Man has the ability to climb on walls. Harriet Tubman can hide in the Underground Railroad. She was able to evade the captors of the government and the powers and the apostles that be. She was able to find freedom. Spider-Man stays within his city. Harriet Tubman travels across many intricate tunnel systems. That's the power of Harriet Tubman. You see, Harriet Tubman had a reason men followed her. Women followed her. Even children followed her. Why was that? It was because she had a delicious, voluptuous, big black ass. That is why people followed Harriet. And what does ass mean? Always start strong. Ass. She carried it on her backside all the time. You always start strong with the strokes and the back shots of Harriet Tubman. Most people don't know that Harriet Tubman was egregiously thick. She also punched babies. We don't talk about that much, but she did punch babies to make them quiet going down the Underground Railroad to make sure they wouldn't do anything. She, boom, punched them going crazy. That's how it operates. That's what happened. That's the beauty of how it goes. But Harriet Tubman, will she be able to beat the web crawler? I think yes. I think Harriet Tubman has the abilities and facilities and power to stop Peter Parker. For you see, Harriet Tubman has one ability that Spider-Man doesn't. Peter Parker, specifically, is too scared to say the N-word. Spider-Man doesn't have that ability. Should he say it? Yes, to prove that he can be anybody. If Spider-Man says the N-word, it does narrow down what he is, but it proves he could be anybody. That's what he should do. However, Harriet Tubman could put him in an awkward situation. Harriet Tubman has struck a child and punched a baby and made it go quiet. I've never seen Peter Parker punch a child. That means Harriet will do anything in her power to get the job done. Spider-Man, he has morals. He has things he wouldn't do. He has responsibilities. He cares about the city of New York, but Harriet Tubman cares about the spirit of all black people. Spider-Man has not stopped the world-ending threat. Occasionally, he might join others to stop a world-ending threat. Maybe he'll stop the symbiote god Null. Maybe he'll do that. Maybe he may even join the Avengers and do that. But Harriet Tubman? She saved black people as a whole. She's regarded as a member of history, both epochs, zeniths, when it comes to history. But you see, one aspect we're forgetting is that if Harriet Tubman jumps too hard, the clapping of her butt cheeks would cause a cosmic earthquake, thus making Spider-Man not be able to grab any buildings because the earthquake would cause a cosmic force, causing a ripple force throughout the entire universe, making all the buildings fall down. That's the evil. That's the power. But that's black power. See, black women have to work 3 times as hard for 1/4 as much. See, black men, we got to work twice as hard for half as much. Black women got to work harder. That's the 3/5 compromise. That's how it operates. But Harriet Tubman, she was working hard on top being a slave and getting her slave work done and getting out of there. And she was old. That's the power she had within her body. Most people don't know about Harriet Tubman. They don't grasp the power she had in her bellows. I say one baby knocking out punch to Spider-Man's mitt, he's going down like a stack of bricks. Because I'm pretty sure Harriet Tubman dealt with hundreds of spiders, thousands, millions of spiders in her day and age, in her livelihood, in her life. We know this. We understand Harriet Tubman dealt with spiders. That's regular. That's easy. That's comical. Comic. Spider-Man's a part of a comic. And Harriet Tubman knows about comedy. Harriet Tubman knows about what comical is. I'm pretty sure she put her mind to it. She'd get anything accomplished. Harriet Tubman with prep time, she'd go crazy on him. She'd go nuts. I think Spider-Man's too scared to fight Harriet Tubman. I think he doesn't want to strike a woman. Look what he did with Black Cat. Barely hit her. Black Cat seduced him. I'm pretty sure the reverberation of Harriet Tubman's juicy, delicious, voluptuous, black, silk chocolate, 70% cocoa, coconut oil, sweatered up ass cheeks would make Spider-Man lose his rabbit fucking mind. It would just make him go crazy, psychotic. It would mess up his spidey senses because the clap of the vibrations would make his brain melt. That's what happened in the Underground Railroad. And she can summon trains. That's just how Harriet Tubman operate. I know everything about Harriet Tubman because no known fact, Harriet Tubman is my spirit animal. And I get visions that night, knowing about what she is and what she does. Spider-Man is getting annihilated. Sure, he may have acrobatic abilities. He can react to the speed of light. He can do all these fun things, pick up cars, all that. But Harriet Tubman is a black woman. Think about it. Black women can do anything. Black girl magic. They're the strongest thing to ever exist. I know what you think. I know what you're saying, but that doesn't make any sense. It's not about making sense. It's about making change. Can I get an amen in the comments? Can I get an amen? Can I get a black privilege? Can I get a black fist up? My brothers and sisters, we talk about Harriet teeing off, Tubman punching babies, going down the Underground Railroad thick as hell, destroying people with her big butt cheeks. She would sit on Spider-Man, crush him like a bug, because at the end of the day, he's just a bug. At the end of the day, and my black mom destroyed a lot of bugs for me when I was growing up. Harriet Tubman gonna take off her slipper and toss it at Spider-Man and break his body. That's what's about to happen. It's gonna be beautiful. And that's why I say, personally, and this is just a theory, a game theory, thanks for watching. This is a theory. I think that Harriet Tubman has the abilities of Spider-Man. Where did they get the idea for Spider-Man at? Oh, they saw a spider. Nope, they saw Harriet Tubman's butt cheeks. And saw a spider come out because it was trying to make a web in the butt cheeks. And then they thought to themselves, man, a man could be in them butt cheeks. A Spider-Man could be in there. That's how they made Spider-Man. Stan Lee, he's old enough to be back in time, back in there. God rest his soul. Happy he's gone. Well, I'm not happy he's gone. I don't know if I would say happy Stan Lee is gone. I would say Stan Lee made a lot of stuff, and I'm happy that he made what he did. I'm actually very sad that he doesn't get a cameo in all the new Marvel movies. I might go watch the Marvel movies if Stan Lee popped up, because that's a big reason why I began to watch them for a long time, was a Stan Lee cameo. It's really sad he didn't get to see Avengers Endgame, despite the fact that he didn't make the story, he made the characters. That's what I really think about a lot. Yeah. White men love black women. In no way Spider-Man is doing that. His weakness will be his downfall. That's the power of Spider-Man. He's getting destroyed. Bye. So that's one video done. Did you enjoy that? Was that appeasing for you? Was that good? I wasn't reading chat. I don't know how it went. I don't know how everybody was doing that. How's everybody doing now? Is everybody feeling good? Everybody see how I make videos? Good. That's good. Like Pivot Sylvia, raw and green is superior. And walk back in. Come back, tween. That was great. Good. Okay. That's how I make all my videos. That's every video I've ever made. That's how I make them. That's what happens. That's all of them. Right? No, that's great. See, Sting, you take a shot. I'd rate it pretty all right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm just happy. Give me my grasshopper content. Do you want a video? Do ways to defeat certain anime characters. That was the yap ever. That was the yap ever. That was the yap ever. What do you think of grasshoppers? That's the dumbest. I don't even know how to. It was a decent video, kind of random topic, so it'd be hard to talk about. But nice job. Somebody suggested the idea. I just did it. You need to be on the radio. That one take philosophy, 2 no break. That's every video I've ever made has always been one take. I never have taken a second take for a video unless I get copyright strike, try to upload it, and then I have to redo the entire video on weird entities you've met. That would be too long for me to do right now. Weird entities? Let me think. Hold on. Give us grasshopper content. When did we devolve into a grasshopper society? When did that happen? I don't know. Why are we in Grasshopperville right now? Why is that a thing? Why is it grasshoppers? Are you actually posting it? The thing I just made? I clicked record on my OBS. So I'm going to edit it later. I'm going to put an image of Harriet and an image of Spider-Man. So that is what I'm going to do. It will be posted later. That will definitely be pointed. Rank grasshoppers? Why are we on grasshopper? What is this? Why are we on grasshopper? Why is this a thing? Why is that? What is this? What is this love of grasshopper that's going on? That's insane. That doesn't make any sense. And Doom Winter Races, if your PC correctly, algorithm has been promoting a lot of Doom content lately. Not to mention Doom is awesome. Your algorithm has been promoting a lot of Doom content. I haven't seen a single thing about Doom. Period. I have not seen it. I also don't like Doom. It would be so juxtaposed. I would get the wrong crowd to this channel. I don't watch Doom. I don't know what it is about grasshoppers right now. Everybody's fuming at the mouth for grasshoppers. Should make that a video. Algorithm, give me grasshopper. Why everybody wants grasshopper? What is grasshopper? I don't understand. What is it? I don't know what what's the big grasshopper's name from Bug's Life? Does anybody know that guy's name? I don't remember the big grasshopper from Bug's Life. What was his name? Is getting pegged. That's just clickbait. That's just fan fiction clickbait. You want me to make fan fiction clickbait about Donald Trump getting back shots from Sleepy Joe? Is that you want me to? Who doesn't like Doom? It's a classic. I don't like Doom, and that's okay. We can have different tastes. Grasshopper could solo Goku. It's a bug. How you doing, sir? I'm pretty good, Tobias. I'm having a great day. I have literally no idea. I don't like Doom. I like stealth games. I like Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell's cool. Hopper is his name. Hopper. Thank you, Hopper. Thank you for letting me know it's Hopper. Appreciate that. Goku, who Grasshopper peak. I know you guys are experiencing the jet lag of the comments. It's crazy. But the beauty of black shows such as Blackish and Atlanta and old Medea movies and stuff. I hate old Medea movies. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I got an idea. You just inspired me to think of an idea because now my brain can't stop thinking about it. So here it goes. Hold on. Here goes a video. This video is gonna be about Tyler Perry. So this is gonna be a thing. You may not believe this, gentlemen, ladies nuts across my chin. You may not believe this, people, but I grew up in a black household. That's right. I know I appear to be Caucasian with a credit score of 800 with blue eyes and American hot-blooded and actively stopping all abortions that happen within my vicinity, but I grew up in a black household. Yes, we said the N-word. Oh, we said that to each other as friends. Oh, we ate ramen noodles. Oh, and one thing we did as a family sometimes was watch Tyler Perry movies. Now, every Tyler Perry movie I've ever seen has primarily a bit of the same premise. Black woman struggling. Oh, I can't raise these kids. Oh my God, I can't raise these kids. It's so bad. And then the husband's like, I'm going to beat on you and not take care of my son. And then he leaves to go cheat on her with either a light skin or a white woman. That's essentially what the entirety of the Tyler Perry movie is. And then there's three factors in a lot of Tyler Perry movies. There's Medea, who's almost an ever-present, omnipotent, eldritch being in most Tyler Perry movies, who is invincible, has a million felonies, and can do anything. There's the older black man that has wisdom. Now, what you should do is you should be a woman, but be a woman, you got to care about yourself. And then there's the better light-skinned guy that comes up and pops in out of nowhere. That's how he operates. That's the whole thing. And I used to love these movies. I used to love the symbolism of church. I used to love the beauty of it. I loved it all, how God was the ever-present figure that got families through to everything, until I realized that that was pretty much every movie. Evil, darker black man, and then out of nowhere would come in some lighter-skinned savior, some hero, and Tyler Perry doing drag is essentially what would happen. The black man humiliation ritual, as some people call it. I don't think it's a humiliation ritual, despite the fact that, look behind me, there's a like a collage at the current moment of a bunch of black men. Look, just look. You see that? Look at that. It's just a bunch of black men dressing up as women. And people said that was a humiliation ritual, but Tyler Perry took that to the next step and said, I'm just going to dress like a woman. Hello, how you doing? Hello. This, in black society, was viewed as peak content. This inspired many people such as King Bach. This inspired people such as Day Storm. This inspired the blackish comedy and how it operates. The big loud, how y'all doing, crowd tonight? How y'all doing? Y'all ever had fried chicken and juckalope? White people don't know about stork ankles. My mama used to beat me within an inch of my life. Oh, let me tell you something. Now, that was the style of black comedy before Tyler Perry, but this made it a lot more prevalent and a lot more outspoken and going out. Tyler Perry is the worst thing to happen to black people ever. Let me explain why. I don't like Tyler Perry because he hyper-emphasized the negation of trauma and the uplifting of religious backing and pushing and mitigating your trauma as long as you have God as a backing force. That is not healthy. It is not healthy to push all your problems to an ever-present force and just get through it and grit your teeth and bear with it. It's not healthy to do that. It hyper-stylized and caricaturized the idea of being black. It made it stupid in some aspects. And when people see this, they think, oh, this is a one-off instance. Nope. Black people cross-confirm it because it fits within a bunch of common stereotypes. It is insane. Now, there are standout examples of amazing Tyler Perry works that he's done. Diary of a Mad Black Woman is one of them. Hell, even Medea Goes to Jail is one of the most amazing things that I've seen in terms of the black comedy space. It's beautiful. I love it. It's a great boat of nostalgia for me. But upon rewatching the Medea movies more so, I've begun to realize something. This is like a minstrel show. It feels. This feels somehow stupid. It's as if it's taking a single aspect of a stereotype and making it the entire movie. It feels dumb. And they think they can get away with it because they add in these deeper, more pivotal messages of nonsense. It does take a stab at hypermasculinity, which is cool. But Tyler Perry in himself, I don't like him. I don't like him because he makes the lighter skinned person the savior, and for the majority bulk of his films, he has made the darker skinned antagonist. That's what he's done. He's made the men be very evil and messed up, and that may be bore out of trauma. A lot of black people can relate to that, and I'm pretty like he's making it for the blacker audience, but he's also pushing the narrative that to be better, you have to get with the light skinned savior. He's also pushing a race war narrative on people because a large majority of what the black antagonist does outside of cheating with another black woman, they'll always go to some whiter woman or some lighter skinned woman, thus invoking colorism between people, saying, oh, the light skins are better, oh, the dark skins are better, you're beautiful and dark skin, thus creating a race war within a small class in America. We make up about 14 to 13% of America, and there's this weird colorism war, and Tyler Perry is doing no benefits and no justice by pushing it further. That's what he does, and it's so strange. It's odd. It's silly. It's stupid. I don't like Tyler Perry. I don't think anything in my body could possibly make me enjoy this person, mostly because the Boondocks had an episode. You may not remember the Boondocks episode, and behind me I'm going to show a little smidgen of it here. There was a Boondocks episode where they made fun of Tyler Perry, and they talked about the main structure narratively, same way I just did, but in the movies, Huey Freeman did it. Kind of a comparison point. I have an afro like Huey Freeman, same thing. Anyways, outside of that point, what the important aspect was he made this episode critiquing and criticizing the fact that Tyler Perry may be a closeted homosexual male, whole thing. He was going after Granddad. It was a whole mess. Tyler Perry did everything in his power to get this episode taken down because he felt like it was disrespectful to him. Now, I do want to point out R. Kelly didn't get his episode taken down. I do want to point out that anybody they've ever made fun of on the Boondocks has not gotten their episode taken down because it is supposed to be a critique of black culture in a fun and humorous way, but it's supposed to invoke the truth. And that is important. That is a Tyler Perry play done right. It's supposed to be funny with some heartfelt moments, but Boondocks is more hyper comedy than Tyler Perry films are. Tyler Perry is an established writer. He is great at doing narrative through lines. He is great at making people feel seen and heard, but he is also great at being a shill. He is a great at not taking criticism. He is great at being a coward. And that is how I feel about Tyler Perry. I wish that he was better. I wish that he didn't sound so condescending. I wish he didn't feel as if I'm talking to my father who thinks he knows best for his own vision. He is somehow immune to criticism because of the fun things he's done for black people, but it feels like he's just doing a deep caricature of what he is, of what the entire world is pushing on the narrative. And I don't like him. I don't like him that much. If you have a different opinion about Tyler Perry or have some strong feelings or say that I'm wrong about Tyler Perry, you're more than welcome to tell me in the comment section down below. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe I have wrong assumptions about how he operates. Maybe he released something recently that changed the whole thing. Maybe he's grown, but I haven't consumed his content in quite some time. I'm going upon what I remember from when I was growing up with Tyler Perry. So let me know down in the comment sections below. I'm out. Peace. Bye. Boom, that's 2 videos. 2 done. There we go. 2 done. Hey, what's up, Ishman? How's it hanging? How's it going? What's up, Moss Mano? What's up, Ishman? How's it cracking? Amazing? Amazing. Do you film a bunch of videos in a row? Yeah, I make 10 videos a day, I believe. 10 videos. And the Marvel train, Thunderbolts movie releasing this weekend, seeing it. I don't know if I'm going to speak that. Amazing points, thank you. Were you in the Discord call the other day or asleep? I wasn't in a Discord call the other day. Was I in Discord? I don't know. Maybe. I wasn't in a Discord call. I must have accidentally clicked it. About Will Smith or Michael Jackson? Maybe. You're meticulous in videos. Your meticulousness in videos. I can tell you're passionate. I love making videos. It's my favorite thing to do. It's very fun for me. I don't get why people keep saying I script shit, though. That's crazy to me. People always tell me, they say, you scripted this. I can tell you're reading from a script. How? My eyes are darting? What's going on? I'm not reading anything. I have 4 monitors, by the way. I have 4 monitors. I don't know. Why are the butterflies fools, though? What's going on? What's happening? What? I always read. I'm just catching up the chat. What about something about the new wave of celebrities? I don't know much about the new wave of celebrities. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know much about the new wave of celebrities. I don't like celebrity culture, period. I hate it indefinitely, but I don't know much about them, so I don't know what to do. Coherent narrative is crazy skilled. I'm just a guy. I miss the Boondocks. Me too. I miss it a lot. I miss what it is. I miss it. Miss it a lot. What do you think of human brains and robot bodies? I had an AI. I made an hour 30-minute video and 1 take about AI, and that was one of the chapters. Hey, trying to Spider-Man topic. It's the first time watching your Twitch. I gotta go, but I am looking forward to your YouTube release. Have a lovely day, Zomob. Have a lovely day. About white girls, I don't know, but it sounds like it could be funny. I should make a video. They're scripted because they're so meticulous. You're giving nuanced opinions, which is not the norm, sadly. I see. Why are I'm not doing grasshopper. I want to point this out. I'm not doing a grasshopper video. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing I can't. It's not even crossing my purview of. It's not crossing my mind to do a grasshopper video. It's really not. It's not crossing my soul in any capacity. Is she done? I'll see if my wife's done. Hold on a second. Oh, she's not done. Damn, dude. She's still getting her hair done. Thoughts on grasshopper women? Oh, you just reminded me of something, Blaze Hopper. Woo! Catgirls. Hold on a second. Catgirls. About Tyler Dog. Away from happy you enjoy that. Catgirls. Oh yeah, I got a bit. You just triggered something in my brain. You just triggered something in my brain. Hold on, I got a video's coming now. It's about to happen. Get ready for another yap session. I'll tell you right now. My fine established gentlemen in the jury, my people of all creeds, colors, and religions, we are advancing in many ways with technology. You see, we have CRISPR, the ability to reconstruct DNAs and learn about the traits of anything like that variety. But the DNA, meticulous, and things of that variety, we have only gotten the alphabet down. We're just learning the alphabet. We don't have any languages yet. We're just learning CRISPR. But you ever see a cat? It's a mixed breed, two different cats put together, and you can tell that it's a mix, or a dog, and it's a mixed breed, two different dogs put together, and we're playing God with those creatures, figuring out how to become DNA ribosome gods, just constructing different little versions of every creature. Well, my friends, I think that in this reality, I think we're getting closer to the goal. You see, if you ever seen anime back in the day, you may have encountered a phenomenon. You may have seen one before. Neferpitou from Hunter x Hunter. Catgirl. Now, we don't know Neferpitou's actual gender or anything of that variety. We just see cat thick thighs and know. Now, many people have cats. Take care of them. Wash them. Take care of them. All that jazz. Just make sure they're good. Feed them. Put water in their bowl. But imagine if your pussy could give you pussy. Hold on now. Stop right there. Hold on. Not bestiality. No. Something more advanced than bestiality. Something Vaporeon-esque. Hey guys, did you know in terms of male and female Pokemon breeding that Vaporeon is the most compatible for humans? I am talking about what if we could bring catgirls to this reality? What if we could finally attain the power of godhood? What if we could create synthetic life? Now, if you've ever seen the movie Splice, you know that they actively did create synthetic life. And in that movie, the male in the movie ended up sleeping with his own creation. Horrible, weird thing he did there. Odd, you may say that. But he played God and he made his own creation. He made do with his own bed. He did what Zeus did back in the day. Zeus, god of gods, slept with many of his creations, making a variety of different homunculus-like beasts. Nephilim, one might say. I say that we have the ability now to genetically alter our DNA. We are getting closer each moment. And I say we put all of our funding, all of our dollars, all of our moments to this. If Elon Musk wants to save his vision, I say he donate all $300 billion of his dollary dues, all of his stock money, to getting pussy that's pussy. I think we should do that. Now, I want catgirls. Do I want to sleep with them? No. I want catgirls because I know they'd be goddamn annoying. I know they break down society. I know they'd cause wars. I know there'd be the war of Catgirl of 2038. I know that's what would happen. I know it would cause anarchy, destruction. It would make the fires rain from hell. It would cause Ragnarok. It would cause Yveltal to come down. It would make Yggdrasil, the world tree, shatter at its own premise. Catgirls would ruin everything by knocking over a duck into oncoming traffic. It would be insane. They'd rely on instinct. They'd be the perfect hunters. Cats naturally are really good hunters. You ever see a cat chase down a mouse? You ever see a cat go after something that looks weird inside of his go? It's pretty good at chasing after a red dot because that goes in her instincts. I think that a cat girl would be a perfect weapon warrior. We could use them as army fodder. We could put them on the front lines. They'd be able to avoid bullets going to and fro, destroying all of our enemies. We'd be the strongest nation on the planet if we somehow were able to make cat girls. They'd be saying, oh, that's goofy. You're having an entire army of women? Not women! Catgirls, Neckos, their flexibility, their skill, their finesse, and they'd be able to push out multiple different other cat children in that capacity. We'd have cat boys on the front line, cat men on the front line. There would be cat tea on the front line. We need this more than we need butter. In my household right now, I was supposed to get butter today, but I forgot. I'm not going to lie to you. I really was supposed to get that. I should have went to the store. I should have done that. If my girl ever sees this, just know I am going to get the butter eventually. But just know I am distracted. I'm live right now, and I don't really want to get the butter. I'm not going to get the butter right now. You can pick it up if you want to. You're probably not going to see this ever. You don't watch my content because you're a hater. And you know who would watch my content? A cat girl. A cat girl watched my content. She'd sit on my lap while I was making videos the entire time. She'd be warm. She'd be purring the entire way through. And she would have 6 nipples. 6 nipples. 6 of them down the entire gullet going down. You know how crazy that would be? That'd be insane. It'd be nuts. It'd be beautiful. I could be a member of we can make the Thundercats. I could see Lionel in real life. Thunder, thunder, thunder. We could make that a dream that was once through the minds of all of our small little young boys. We can make that a reality. That's what we could do. It would be so beautiful. It'd be mind-blowing. I'd be getting blown by a cat girl. It'd be nuts. And it wouldn't be weird. It wouldn't be crazy. They'd have rights. They would have rights. They would have rights. They would have rights and lefts and ups and downs and turnarounds. They would be going crazy. They'd be goomple gomping on it. They'd be nuts. They'd be nuts on it. They would love me. They would love me unconditionally because I'd feed them. And cats usually eat the same thing. They would always know what they want to eat. Cat girls would know where they wanted to eat. They would need water, food. They would just be able to poop regularly. I feel like I have to clean a cat girl's litter box. I'm thinking about this now. I'm getting more into the thought process of the ethics of a cat girl now, and I'm witnessing that maybe it will be bad to clean out whole cat shits. Can cats get periods? Oh my God, if a cat girl get a period, that'd be feral. Oh my, if a cat girl was in heat, that'd be really bad. I'm beginning to really regret this entire, I don't want, I could deal with it. I feel like I take care of my cat currently. I feel like that'd be fine. I feel maybe, well, now I'm conflicted. On one hand, I have a cat girl, completely flexible, a perfect killer, able to destroy my enemies, destroying them with all their aspects and woes, but I gotta take care of it. I can barely take care of myself, and that'd be bad. They'd be getting messed up, and cat girls don't like baths. They just lick themselves the entire time. They could lick their own pussy. Perfect lesbians. Cat girls are perfect lesbians. Because cats naturally clean themselves, so they're already licking pussy, so cat girls will be masters at licking pussy. Holy shit. Wow, that's amazing. Somebody write that down. It's being recorded. Why am I talking about somebody write that down? Somebody pitch that to NASA. I don't know who makes cat girls. I don't know the corporation. It's surprising. We know about NASA, but we don't know the names of any of the other ones. Somebody pitch this to the IRS. Use the tax dollars from the IRS to fund cat girl creation. Pitch that to Donald Trump. Tell him he can make a perfect army. We can increase the budget. Increase the army budget as much as you want to, as long as there is a development of research for cat girls. That's all I need. And we need dog niggas. Dog niggas. Niggas that are dogs. Specifically pit bulls. Half pit bull, half nigga. Not black person, not white person. No. Specifically a nigga in Section 8. That's what we need. That'd be beautiful. Oh, that'd be lovely. That'd be godlike. I need this. I need this more than I've ever needed anything in my entire life. I don't need much. Ramen noodles, a belly rub. But maybe one day we will ascend as people. We will become more than what we bargained for. And we can get cat girls going. Ladies with gentle hands, vote for me in the 2028 election because I'm getting cat girls one way or another. Thank you very much. Bye. All right, that was another video. I'm at 3, so I think I did 3. Harriet Tubman, some about Tyler Perry, cat girls. Those three of them. Those 3 videos so far. How are we liking this? How do you guys like this live? How are we feeling about the live? What a performance! Thank you. How is everybody? Can you talk about this iteration of Digimon TV series after Frontier? I don't know much about that. It would just be me lying, and I don't know. You're enjoying yourself? That's good. Enjoying yourselves with cat DNA? All right now. I don't know if that wouldn't make any sense. The bear rub, is Saros a cat girl? Maybe a little bit. You never know. Could be. Oh, my feet. I'm gonna take a seat for a second. Ooh, how's everybody feeling? How's everybody? We'll put the chat up for a moment. Hold on. We'll put the chat up for a second. We'll put it up. Let me see here. All chat is right here. So if I put it up. There we go. We'll put the chat up for a moment. How's everybody feeling? Everybody feeling good? Everybody's doing great. What is it? This live is peak? That's good. I'm happy everybody's having a good time during a live. We got 48 people on Twitch. That's an insane number. I don't know what's going on with Twitch's numbers. Every time I go live, it's just a coalescence of a lot of people, which is really nice. I'm happy about that. But man, that's sicko mode. That's good. My feet are kicking my balls in, dude. They're busting my balls in. Ugh. Just for a freestyle, broken just kind of going on bass. The BTS is inspiring, brother. The behind the scenes is the behind the scenes. This is. Hey, thanks for following. What's up, Jack? Hey, I remember you from yesterday, Jack. This is me mid video, feet getting tired. I don't have shoes. I usually record with shoes on. More echo chambers and less community. I believe I made a video about that already. I could make a video about that again. About guys that their whole game consists of very mid dick pics as soon as they know you're a femboy or a female without even saying hi and thinking they're doing a big favor doing so. Jesus Christ, that's a long ass. I'm not. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I could just call it like the echo chamber dilemma or something. I could do that. You did remind me of a video I did want to make though. Hold on, I'm picking my lip. Show your feet. Ta-da, my feet. Oh, it's tough. I don't stretch that much. I didn't stretch so much today more so. So there goes that. Ooh. Let me think. Ooh, you guys can keep suggesting ideas. So you're more than welcome to. I'll eventually get to either I'll write them down later or I'll eventually make them during this live. Let me think. Oh, someone asked me about a Monster Hunter journey. I guess I'll make the Monster Hunter journey one right quick. I can do that. That's not bad. The grip is for free. The grip is for free. I'm the best dealer. One moment. I want to break down snack borders. What a ETA! You got some pretty good ideas. What the hell is Dessler? What the hell is what is I gotta look that word up because I've never heard that word in my life. Actually, Dessler? Is that a word? Did you just make that up? Dessler? The fuck is Dessler? I don't know what Dessler is. Chuck Norris gonna die soon. He got 80, 85 years old. I don't know what I've never heard Dessler. I can't make a video on something I don't know about. I've never heard that in my life. Have you recorded anything yet? Yeah, I did 3 videos so far. Ooh. I've done 3 so far. You can suggest ideas. It's really pretty much what I'm doing here. Ugh. Not too much pepper in the mint. These things in my mouth are feeling annoying. Hold on. Gross. Yeah. Dealer code. What is? I don't even know what dealer. I don't even know what that means. Backwards. Yeah. I haven't seen Sinners yet, and I don't plan to. I'm not gonna lie to you. Clip and upload your VODs. Watch TV. This is very important. If I ever make a video game, if I ever make anything about video games, it's going on the main channel. I'm not making a second channel because I don't care to. It doesn't make any sense. I want to point this out. This isn't like a recording or anything like that right now. When you make a YouTube channel, right, and you don't have a direction for your content, let's do it better than that. When I first made my YouTube channel, I just wanted this to be a diary, right? It's a diary. And I started making Dragon Ball Sparking Zero content. And a lot of people came because they thought I was a Sparking Zero channel like a bunch of fucking idiots. I'm not making any specific channel. I talk about whatever I want to talk about forever. If I want to make a video talking about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'm gonna make a video talking about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I want to talk about Expedition 55, and if anybody wants Expedition 33, if anybody wants to buy me Expedition 33, that'd be great. Just donate the $50. That'd be great. So that's what I'm talking about. I'll just make videos about what I want to. I got drainage, dude. I just make videos about anything I want. It doesn't matter what the topic is. Doesn't matter what's going on. I don't have a theme for my channel. I don't want to make a gaming channel because then I'd have to build up the gaming channel. You know how hard it would be to make a gaming channel in this environment? That'd be insane. That'd be nuts. I can't use Game Pass because my computer can't run the game. So, yeah, can't really. So, yeah. I'm not going to watch Sinners. I don't really care to watch Sinners. I'm not going to lie to anybody. But what I am going to do is make this Monster Hunter video right quick. When I was growing up, I was a very abused, beaten, and battered child. My family was very tumultuous. My father played video games all day. My mother was out most of the time. My brothers didn't care that much about me. And my sisters were out getting deeply poomple-gomped down by many men in our neighborhood. And I was left to the wayside trying to have my dad pay attention to me because I craved for the attention of a strong male figure in my life. And the only things that really got his attention were video games, God of War, Devil May Cry. And one game that really garnered his attention was when I first got Monster Hunter on the PS2. When I first got Monster on the PS2, my dad was very excited. He said, "Oh, this game looks sick." He got Monster Hunter for himself, and he, through engineering and magic, was able to set up a LAN party between our PlayStations so we could play together. Me and my father beat all of Monster Hunter on the PS2, just us two. Which is incredibly difficult because the scaling of online hunts in Monster Hunter was crazy. It was difficult. It was hard. And there's an old store in Toledo, Ohio called Video Game Underground where they sold Japanese PS2s. He ended up getting Monster Hunter DOS for us. I never had the privilege of playing Monster Hunter G, but we did play Monster Hunter DOS. Very difficult game. The beauty of me playing Monster Hunter with my father was that when he was playing the game, he was quiet. He wasn't loud or vicious or angry or mean towards anybody in the household. He was silent. He talked to me. He communicated. He would tell me small anecdotes about his childhood. I learned so much about my father through playing Monster Hunter. And eventually, after all this time, we all got PSPs for my birthday, and he got me Monster Hunter Freedom. I was super excited about that. I said, "Oh, Dad, you got me Monster Hunter Freedom?" He said, "Well, I got it for me, but if you can figure out a way to get some money, you can play." I asked my sister if she could help me get some money, and she gave me $250 and said, "It's okay, little bro. I know you want to play with Dad." She got a PSP, I got a PSP, and we all played Monster Hunter Freedom together. So now I was actually having conversation with my father and my sister, something I rarely ever did. Everything was so evil and messed up. We didn't have family dinners, but we all had time to play video games with each other, specifically Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Freedom 2 comes out, and I don't get the chance to play it that much. I didn't know what was going on. Then I see Freedom Unite comes out, and I bought Freedom 2 because I thought Freedom 2 was better than Unite. I thought Freedom Unite was a spinoff, so I got Freedom 2. 2 is higher than Unite, so I got Freedom 2. I beat Freedom 2, and they were playing Unite, and I discovered that my brother had gotten a PSP. And they were playing Freedom Unite together, and I said, "Hey, what's going on here? I can play with you guys too, right?" And they said, "Oh, I think so. We don't know." So I ended up getting Monster Hunter Freedom Unite because, by golly, I didn't realize that that game, for some odd, inexplicable reason, was the next version of Freedom. So now we had a team of 4 all playing together. It was very nice. And in these moments of small reprise where I got to play and see my family in their most vulnerable, I learned that we actually are a pretty good team. I sometimes forget that my family is also a part of me. We share the same DNA. My brothers and sisters we're half of two people that we get to learn from. I'm half my father and half my mother is what I am. And they put their whole spirit and essence into me to make me. Same with my brothers, and that's why we relate to each other. We have the same mannerisms. And despite our disagreements over small preferences, we're still family. And that's a kind of bonding agent that's hard to break, even if we have disagreements or spats or breakings, even if we can't beat the creature correctly, even if I accidentally killed the creature instead of capturing it. They still understood what I was. And Monster Hunter began to save my family life. I began to look forward for when I was done with my homework and we could all play together. I began to look forward when I saw my dad coming through the driveway. When I used to fear his bellowing voice and his anger, I felt now a joy and exaltation because we would play Monster Hunter together. It was beautiful to witness this game bring us together. We played Freedom Unite all the way up into a G rank, and I ended up accidentally beating G rank all on my own, and it was fun beating Yamasukami, all the joy of doing that by myself, and then them using me as a surrogate to figure out what was going on. This was the beauty and joy of Monster Hunter for me growing up. Later, I ended up getting a Wii, a red Wii specifically, the Christmas edition. I got the red Wii with the new Super Mario Brothers on it. Very happy to have it. And I had the beautiful opportunity of being the first person in my household to play Monster Hunter Tri. And at that moment, everybody in my house had to get a Wii. And it's very hard to run Wi-Fi on 4 different systems because this was the first Monster Hunter game that specifically required Wi-Fi. This was very hard. We had a bunch of lag spikes and a bunch of issues within the household, and so it was very difficult to play the game that way. But we still played, and we still have fun, and we still enjoyed each other. It was amazing. I love it. I loved it more so. And later in life, we were waiting at the Capcom reveals and witnessing us not get Portable Third, very angry about it, but we still got to play Portable Third because of the video game Underground. And then later, guess what? Oh, good news for us. We ended up actively being able to play Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate because it was coming to the US. And around that time, my dad had gotten a PS4. The PS4 was a PS4 that was Japanese, and he was able to play Monster Hunter Frontier on my PS5 Pro. I still have access to download Monster Hunter Frontier, but I can't log in. He got us all subscription fees to play Monster Hunter Frontier, and we were able to play the beginning stages of Monster Hunter Frontier as well as Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. This was our bonding agent. My dad was spending money on all of us. He was making sure we stayed together, connected as a family. And yes, there was bad spats. My parents did get divorced. My siblings ended up leaving. But whenever we felt bad about things, we would all get into a Skype call and we would all hunt about it. And that was amazing for me growing up. I loved it. It was one of the few games that, while I hated the gameplay, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I did not like the gameplay of Monster Hunter. I did enjoy the fact that my family overall would play together. This went onward to Monster Hunter 4, then Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. And when Monster Hunter Generations and Generations Ultimate came out, we began to grow apart ever so slightly. And I didn't get to play with them. I didn't get to enjoy that with them. And that's sad. I didn't really know what to do. But sometimes, when I was feeling sad, and the world was crumbling around me, and I didn't know what to do. And I don't drink. I don't go to bars. I just felt destroyed. My dad would call me up and say, do you want to play Monster Hunter World? Or do you want to hook up our PS2s and play Monster Hunter? What would happen nowadays is my dad is really into Monster Hunter Wilds, and I've helped him get to high rank, and he's having a great time with the game. I don't know if my siblings still play as much. I know my elder brother does, CJ. He's a great man. But that game saved my family. Monster Hunter saved the confines and made it bearable to actually have a childhood. Fighting a creature together, fighting the big Lao Shan Lung, fighting the crabs, fighting all the creatures, fighting the elder dragons, the big elders of the game, fighting all these creatures together as friends, as family, was a bonding agent that we all connected with. I miss it. I'm nostalgic for it. And I've been playing through the Monster Hunter games on stream recently. I'm on Generations Ultimate right now, playing and just enjoying it. But it doesn't feel the same without my family for some reason. And I don't know why. Maybe I'll call them after this. I don't know. I do miss them, though. I do miss them. Hey, I'm back. I'm like, I don't know how to act around it. What's a wheelchair? Why are we talking about wheelchairs? What is this wheelchair propaganda going on here? How sweet. That will be a video later. I think I've made 4 so far. 4 videos, I think. That was 4. Was that 4 videos? It's probably 4. It's probably 4. I'll go with my grandma. Oh, that's sweet. Act like cars. Nice, nice. What? Grasshoppers for all the chairs that have... What is... I don't know what's going on in chat. I never know what's going on in YouTube chat. I was mid-UFC horse fast, so when you get all seriously quiet, I just not hear you. I'm happy you're enjoying UFC 4, man. I'm happy you're enjoying the game. Happy you're enjoying the game. It's hot in here, dude. Hold on. It's hot. Hold on. I gotta turn the heat on or something, dude. Hold on.
I need one single Newport and a bag of pork rinds, nigga, and an Arizona raspberry, nigga. I'm like a single mom going to war with the Viet Cong. Touch my baby and I'm bringing the action and dropping bombs. Action grip, kung fu killer out in Saigon. Think you know me, then name one bitch that I want. Front lines like a 5-star general. If you front mines, then we got you by your genitals. And they slipping out at the hotel swimming pool. Call room service, get the auditor to finish you. I went from...
For me, it was the McChicken. The best sandwich from McDonald's. Our daughter, she plays River City Girls too. That's nice. Summer so much. That's your decision. Summer's nice. Down with the grasshoppers. I see. We're still on grasshoppers. I'm not making a video about wheelchair hate. I'm not doing that. This video intermission is hilarious. My legs hurt. Legs hurt so bad, dude. I ran so much today. I ran a lot extra than I usually do. I don't know why. I think it's because it was hotter today. I just ran a lot more. It just, my legs hurt so bad. This stupid leg hate little jibber jam. Ugh. Ugh. One day, a lot of my videos might blow up one day, or not. Who knows? They might just stay at whatever views they're at right now. I know a few people are going back to my older videos and watching them, which is pretty chill. Pain is weakness leaving the body. I don't know about that one. I think this is just me standing pain. I'm going to get way hotter. I don't know if that's... I think you just need to eat better. I think your eating schedule is garbage. I think it's ass. What are you saying? Boot camp? That's crazy. Marines have a pretty tough mentality. I'll tell you about that. Ugh, man. I've been kind of sleepy all day, too. That's the worst part. I've been kind of sleepy all day. That's not good. I made 4 videos so far, which isn't bad. Mythic General Discord. Just keep tossing ideas. Just keep tossing stuff. Just keep tossing stuff. Just keep tossing ideas. Emasculated. That's like the funniest thing I've read all day, dude. Keep talking to me about why men feel emasculated when one wants them to eat the rat. That's like the funniest sentence I've read in question. That's funny. That's funny on paper. Oh, thanks. The way it all and it all falls down. Video, you guys make like hyper specific like concepts. It has to be kind of general. And self-destruction. I think I made a video earlier today about that specific topic, so I'm not gonna do that. Sorry the volume's so low. It's easier to edit when the volume's lower. I'm not gonna lie to you. My throat is so dry. Hold on. I gotta get some water, dude. My throat is dry. Hold on.
Need to go to church in the morning. My angel's gorgeous. Never play around with my shots. You better pour it. Goldie locked inside of my cabin. She likes my porridge. Gang of women. Some are important. All are important. Precious cargo everywhere that I go. Crack the safe. Got family jewels if you need something to hold. Invest in what you own and leave room for it to grow. I'm walking without a loan and pay full cash for a home. We don't care about your vest. My shooters aim for the head. Make a target running, then they circle back for the rest. Can't accept any returns. This is not a service desk. Was gonna sell you on them bars, but you got no service left. Snotty nose, bratty kid, sickest individual. I got something you might like to know. I have no remorse for the things that I put you through. Face in the corner, I'll take my time out. The time's still standing. I can't stand it. I'm still standing. They can't stand it. Russian roulette kissing on Soviet women. On hood about to sink and dirty up some dishes. Rubbing on my thigh, think I might grant her some wishes. Right after I finish, run up Popeyes, get me chicken. Room temperature fan on my counter, forgot about it. Know it's watered down, but I'm exhausted, I got it down it. Know your girl getting upset anytime she's around me, cause I'll beat the kitty up, then return it to where I found it. Pulled up to the hotel, know it's about to go well. I'm checking in, she checking me out, attraction so real. Told her meet me up on the 3rd floor, yeah you know where. I opened up the door, I'm cordial as hell, said hello there.
I gotta respect you guys' dedication and suggesting the stupidest video ideas of all time. That's really beautiful. Hey, what's going on? I'm back. I like the suggestion of the dumber video ideas. It's really nuts. How everything changed and also nothing at the same time. This is the worst YouTube intro waiting screen. That sucks for you, man. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Opinion on organized religion. I feel like I've given my opinion on organized religion about 10 times on this channel at this point. I had a whole video called The Black Church Dilemma where I did that. Being an alien to your supposedly home. There's gotta be like a topic I can like talk about. Do you draw? No, I refuse. I suck at drawing. I saw Glipnir. That's stupid. ETA, that's a dumb idea. I'm not doing that. That's so hyper specific. That's like a tangent in the middle of a video. How's my cat doing? Pretty good. Cat's just running around. That's a dumb idea. You can keep offering ideas, but that's just goofy. One of these gonna land one of these days. One of these gonna land. I just think that's a goofy idea. Ivory, please. I'm a toddler. Kicks wheelchair in the sun is insane. That's nuts. Doesn't make any sense. What are your opinions on different dog breeds? I don't care about that. Your opinions on VTubers? I think they're all cowards more so. I think I made a video about VTubers being racist already. I think the whole VTubing community is racist because it's adjacent to the anime community is how I feel. Moving out of an abusive home. I can do a video about that. I'm gonna write that down actually. Hold on. If you're in that mood, why never smoke or drink? I just think I'm better than everybody, dude. It's not. it's really just me thinking I'm better than everybody. That's really it is. About stories from school. I don't give a fuck about school. That feels like loser shit to do. Talking about school, about the disproportionate effects of tornadoes on minority population. That's the funniest shit. Let me leave. Thanks for so currently going with this. It says all black people are gamers with street smarts. Then man shot the bone returning in 8,000 planning creating a child from 2 men. Oh, that's amazing science. I'm really happy. Man, egg and man trying to create a new child. That's really cool. That's amazing. I think that's really cool. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. You talk about the most serious shit. Dark African Americans with waves Arab names. You ever done outdoorsy shit like hiking or camping? Yeah, a lot of the time. Or just choke out everything in town. I was gonna make a video about Amazon. Do you sometimes? That's called narrative collapse. It's a psychological phenomenon called narrative collapse, and it's a whole thing where your mania and depression combat each other, because when you're manic, you feel like you're on an emotional high, and when you're depressed, you feel like you're on an emotional low. It's narrative collapse when the truth falls within itself. That's the entirety of that. That's the whole thing. The up character. What do you think about the paranormal? I think it's all fake garbage bullshit. I literally think all of it's fake garbage bullshit. I think everything spiritual is fake garbage bullshit, is how I think. Like everything spiritual, all of it. It's all fake garbage bullshit. That's genuinely how I feel. It's all fake garbage bullshit. That's how I feel. It's all fake garbage, worthless gobbledygook, stupid bullshit. It does not matter in the real world. It's dumb as fuck, is what it is. That's how I feel. That's my opinion on paranormal. It's stupid as shit. It's dumb. It's dumb. Season 4 of the Boondocks? I don't remember season 4. I'm sorry for all the bad ideas. ETA, never apologize for any of your ideas. They're funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're pretty good. I just am not doing them. Because you gotta think about this. I also have to release the video. That's also a thing I have to do. I wouldn't be able to cohesively sell that in any capacity. Because these are video ideas from... Usually I'll make a video that I'm really passionate about, but I'm getting video ideas from you. That's beautiful. Affected people, or is it like a spectrum? It's common for people with BPD, bipolar, borderline, things of that variety. ETA, you're amazing. Never disrespect yourself. Thoughts on B-ass hoppers? Never mind. not gonna answer. I don't even know how to answer that question. I don't really know how to feel about that. The fuck is a B-ass hopper? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. Grasshopper opinion. You know what? My opinion on grasshoppers is that they suck. Grasshoppers suck. There goes your answer. That's how it goes. What the fuck is Chef PK? The fuck is Chef PK? What is that? What is it? What doesn't make any sense? What is that? Is that a YouTuber? Stupid as hell. What is that? What is that? I'm gonna look it up. What's it like getting ideas from a bunch of different people? It's funny as fuck, I tell you that much. Darkblade, that's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's a motherfucker that it has 500,000 subscribers that makes anime food. That's stupid as fuck. Insane big discourse. Oh, insane bug. A real fashionist where Africans on the other hand wear Gucci and Nike and fake shit without a single fuck in the world. I don't know enough about that to give a fuck about it. I don't know enough about that. You did a video about white people with big afro. I love the ideas though. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I love all of the ideas. They all are really good. I got new shoes by the way. Hold on. $30. If you're curious about the price of what the shoes were. $30. Ugly as shit. I think they go kind of hard. I wear a lot of tech wear, so they go kind of hard. You're doing, but I don't know what you're on, but keep doing it. Pretty dope kicks. They're at $30. I was kind of eager to ask. Oh, my period. You know, white people with Down. It's not. What's your opinion on Down syndrome? I think Down syndrome's fake, is what it is. Femboys or tomboys? I did a whole video about that already. I feel like I've already done that. I don't care about white people. I don't care about white people with afros enough to do a whole tangent about it. I don't care enough about it. I really don't. I love it's significantly harder to do videos from people simply by virtue of I don't give a fuck about a lot of stuff you guys are saying. I'll blow up and taken Lactus accidentally. Actually, oh my god, I have a story about that. What do you think of torture? I think it's pretty cool. I do have a femboys versus tomboy video. I have a whole video about that already. I already have that. You just reminded me of an idea that I had thought about like 3 months ago that I just got back in my head, so I'm going to make that video right now. Let's stop reading chat for a moment. Hold on. I don't know how old you are, and I pretty much don't care, but do you guys remember back in the day when everything had a very intricate, fun design? McDonald's had playpens, and Taco Bell looked really cool on the inside. Burger King had a bunch of fun little intricate doodads going on in the innards of the restaurants. Things look cooler. Sock and boppers were fun. Now everything's sleek and somehow metallic with everything is designed. Everything's chrome, much like that one SpongeBob episode when Squidward was on the ground doing future. Everything's going a bit like that, and it's messing me up deeply because things are really simple now. Things are very oversimplified. You don't even have to care to check up on things anymore. Everything's streamlined to be as easy as humanly possible. You want some food? Just DoorDash it. You want to figure out how to learn something on YouTube? There's a super simple way to do that, just learning a basic or tutorial. There's no way to get things done without actively putting in zero effort. Well, actually, let me phrase that better. You can do everything you want to do with zero effort. You want to figure out how to watch a movie you've been dying to see for a long time? You get it streamed instantly to you. You want to get something from a halfway across the world? Amazon can come to you immediately. The convenience of it is beautiful. I love convenience. I really do. I wish I could pee from my bedroom all the time. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be really fun to do long distance pissing. That should be a sport in the Olympics. Long distance piss. I'd be a gold medalist. I'd be clinching the piss. It goes crazy. I'd be going 500 yards. They'd call me the grand pisser of the world. But outside of my obsession with pissing a long distance, I think everything's getting deeply oversimplified. I think we've lost some narrative importance upon making things a bit more complex and complicated. Nothing feels complex anymore. Nothing feels like it has nuance. Everything is getting generalized. There's too many binary statements. All men, all women, all autistic people, everybody that's black, everything's getting beaten down into a generalization and an oversimplification. And it makes me feel as if we've lost the nuances. We've lost the nicheness of the world. As if we've lost some aspects of things that aren't always the same. Did you know people can like pineapples on pizza and they're not a bad people? Did you know that I can hate Minecraft and still enjoy Steven Universe? You know those two things aren't synonymous? I don't know why people think they're the same exact thing. I've seen a lot of people say, I like Minecraft and Steven Universe, and they say, obviously, they both are the same thing. I don't know what's going on there. I think it's some weird spectrum of pop psychology, how they feel about autism. It's a very annoying thing that actually messed me up a lot of the time. But what I'm discovering is that everything's getting broken down to its most basic components. New houses are being built along the way, and they put them up extremely fast. I spoke to the construction worker, and he says, yeah, building houses is a lot simpler because we cut out all the stuff that makes the houses last longer, because these houses are probably going to get torn down, and it's going to be a lot more streamlined. That's less secure, I feel. If you want an electric scooter, you can just go out, put it on your phone, and get it done immediately. This convenience, this oversimplification, the drowning out of colors, the lack of creativity, the rise of AI, all is contributing to making us a deeply brain-dead society. We're not stimulating our minds. We're not doing Sudoku puzzles. We're not doing crosswords. We're not doing that. When's the last time you did a crossword? Think about it. When's the last time you did that? I don't even remember the last time I did a crossword. I can't. When's the last time you drove yourself to get some food and did that instead of choosing DoorDash when you had enough money to get DoorDash? When's the last time you did that? When's the last time you constructed yourself to do a very difficult task that you had no idea about simply to learn another skill? You don't need to, because we're all deeply brain rotted and our attention spans are getting drained out because everything getting dumbed down for us to where an idiot, a basic simpleton can understand. The reason pop music is popular, is because it's music for everybody. It's music for everyone is what it is. That's what happens. And it's sad. If you talk about basic stuff, if you talk about basic things, it's going to hit a wider net, a bigger audience. If you see a Poppy Playtime channel pop up, obviously it's going to do good because it's Poppy Playtime. You see a Minecraft channel pop up, it's Minecraft. It's going to do great. That's amazing. But if you see a niche title, a video game that nobody's heard about, a video game that nobody cares about, randomly just pop up and go into the zeitgeist, you're probably going to say, wow, this guy really doesn't care about the money. He's doing this for the dedication. He's doing this for the love of the game because he's doing something against the status quo. Which is the status quo is being a goddamn idiot for some reason. I don't know why that is. I don't know where this mentality began to pop up and fumigate. Did it come from doom scrolling? Did the algorithm make all your recommendation tabs the same old bullshit nonsense? It's the Mr. Beastification of the entire world, it seems, to where there's so much overstimulation that you're now understimulated and you're bored when you see anything. If it doesn't catch you in the first 5 seconds, you're immediately bored with it. For you got 5 seconds to catch that person's attention. That's how TikTok operates. You see something for 5 seconds, it's like, there's probably another version of this, and there's probably something better, and there's probably something better. And that's why people start off with like, hey guys, I gotta tell you something. Boom, your attention's caught. Hey guys, it's an attack on your senses immediately. I built something outstanding. I'm going to show you guys something really cool. This is going to be amazing. This is lava pouring down from, there's nothing behind me that indicates lava at all. There's nothing at that in any capacity. I'm just giving you a fun example of what it is because people are so deeply ingrained in things being oversimplified to where an idiot, a basic person could possibly do it. That's what's happening. And I hate it. I want things to have a layer of dedication to them. I want people to callous their minds when they do an activity. I want people to think hard about doing something new, interested, and fun. I want people to exist outside of being simple. And things that are simple are really fun too. That's the worst part. You can get something immediately, directly sent to you, Amazon package shipped out. You don't have to make a list of everything. The list can be made for you. The recommendation tab, it feels amazing. It can show you amazing new creators. It feels fun to discover something new. That For You page is specifically curated for you. You built that For You page brick by brick. That's what happens. You built this real page all accurately for you. You go through the shorts tab. You discover all this stuff by yourself. But the issue with all that is, it's regurgitated nonsense, gobbledygook content is what's going on. It's just there to pass the time for recreation. It doesn't feel like you're gaining anything. You probably say to yourself, I learned so much from TikTok. Recall a single piece of information you learned from TikTok. Recall it right now. there's so much you're learning that you can't even retain the most important basic stuff. And it feels crazy. It feels like I'm losing my mind. It feels like I'm losing a part of my soul when I see people not being able to do the most basic, simple. It's just dumb little things. It's so easy. It's so simple to do fun little tasks. I tried to do a crossword puzzle with somebody my own age. They gave up because they said it's too difficult. I watched my friend, as I taught him a new game, say, I'm going to look up a YouTube tutorial on how to play the game, when the game had a tutorial in the game, because he would much rather do that, is what he'd much rather do. We are deeply, as a society, oversimplified to the point where boredom is not common for us. We don't know how to be bored. We don't know how to just not do something. We can just not do a task. We can just exist. But people don't know how to do that anymore. We don't have any idea. We don't have any single idea how to do it. I'm agitated. I'm annoyed. I'm bothered. It's dumb. I hate every second of it. Learn a new skill. Learn something creative about yourself. Be introspective. Go out and do something amazing without the advent of looking at your phone every 20 seconds. Without the hold on. I'm gonna text myself. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Without doing that. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. I didn't check anything. That was a test. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm going to learn something constructive today. Have a lovely day. Bye. Toku Sentai. All right, I'm back. Welcome to the channel. Hi, how everybody doing? How's the day going? How's everybody feeling all right? And I feel all right. I got rice in the room. I'm about to grab some rice right fast. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. It's plain rice with nothing in it. Randy, this is important. I don't give a fuck. Now, I don't know if you know that. I don't give a fuck. I don't know if you know that. It's very important. I don't care. That's really important. I'm not even here to get people into topics. I'm here to just fucking bullshit. My entire channel is me bullshitting. Audio is rather quiet. Yeah, I know. There you go. How's that? There you go. This is better. And how's this? Would you prefer this audio or the previous audio? Which audio is better? You let me know. You let me know which audio is better. How's that? How's that? Is that better? That good? Are you guys enjoying this audio a lot better? That good? This is good? This is good? Yeah. Hold on. I don't think it's loud enough. How's this? Is this good better now? Is this good? No, that's okay. I just don't care. This video, I'm not here for... What's wrong? You said you want it louder, right? Did you want louder or did you want less? Which one do you want? Let me know. No, just let me know which one you want. I just want to know which one's better. I keep my audio at reasonable volume because I have to record. I have to edit these later. And when I edit them, I have to increase the volume of them. And that's why I don't make the volume incredibly loud during my lives. Sorry if it sounds low at points, though. There you go. I'm gonna get back to making more videos. It's commentary on communism. I haven't seen MLP 6, but that sounds funny. I want to point this out. I'm only ever going to do research about very few videos. I really just want to talk. I don't really give a fuck about what I talk about for the most part. If my brain is full, I upload. Do I meal prep? Not most. I usually just make the meal the same day. A big ass but a high intellectual mind. That's not even that bad of a video idea. That's actually a really good idea. The horrors of pretty privilege should be the video title. Alright, I know. I fucking hate Sonic and the cigarette rings. I think I suffer from what Darkblade's talking about, the parasocial shit. People message me more than anybody ever, I think. I've never, it's so many messages. People message me and they're like, yeah, I've never heard anybody speak like you. I'm like, bro, go watch my video. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going on here. It feels insane to have a lot of the stuff being said to me. It's a pretty parasocial relationship. I mean, I like you guys, but it's pretty parasocial. You guys fuck crazy nasty though. What's up, CeeLo? I love you, Midday. You fuck your fans? No, I'm in a relationship. Big boy. How much big boy energy you have? What is big boy energy? Who got banned? Big energy? Do a Trump impression? I don't think I've tried to. I can try. How do these sound? China. is that Trump? China. China. And the nature of debt in the first economy post 1971. I think credit is fake. What? I don't know how to do a Trump impression. I'm Donald Trump. Haha. Is that Trump? China. Is that him? That's Trump, right? China. I'm China. I like China. Is that how he speaks? Am I on the money? Is that is it? China. Okay, cool. I was just making sure. China. That's Trump, right? China. I haven't watched the sponsored sperm racing yet. No, I'm excited for the event though to see how it goes. Well. I don't know what this shit is about grasshoppers right now. I really don't grasp it, but I don't know anything about it. Any game you're looking forward to? I want to play Expedition 33, but I ain't got the money to play it right now. Oh my god. I'm sure a marathon all look decent. It's been going on for hours. It's just my dad as my son. What's been going on for hours? Randy, what are you talking about? Wait, what's going on? What's been happening? What's going on? What's been happening? I just if somebody could send me $50, somebody could buy me this game, I'd be so happy. I don't think anybody's going to. I would just love it if somebody did. I wish I could make that a YouTube title. I wish I could make that whole statement a YouTube title. I wish I could make what you said the by the builder. I wish I could make that a YouTube title. Is it gay to like trans women? No. I do not believe it is gay to like trans women. I believe trans women are hypersexualized and that a lot of men unleash a lot of their gay tendencies on trans women. You know what? I could do a video about that. That's actually I'm gonna just sit down and do this because about the trans woman thing. I'm gonna sit down and do this. This is very important actually. So I'm gonna actually make a video. I'm gonna make a video right now. I'm actually gonna make a video right now about that. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Hold on. It is not gay to like trans women, but a lot of men do take a lot of their gay tendencies and put them onto trans women because a lot of closeted homosexual men think it's less gay to date a trans woman because they secretly are gay. That's what happens a lot. The sexualization of trans people is a deep and disgusting issue that trans people are super hypersexualized. A lot of trans men are hypersexualized because it's a man, but it's kind of different because it's a femboy, but it's a femboy with a woman parts. The whole thing. It's a messy situation there. But a lot of men, especially in the industry, when it comes to provocativeness, it feels gross that every single time a trans woman is brought up, it's always, can I see what's downstairs? Can I see, do you got real breast or you got real chest implants? What's going on there? They're hypersexualized because their sexual nature becomes their identity for a lot of people. That's what becomes the most stigmatized thing. They think to themselves, oh, wait a second. You're not a real woman if you don't have this. You don't have breasts. You got to do this. You got to do that. When if you are a trans woman, you are a woman now. That's it. Congratulations. You've done it. And if you don't want to be a woman anymore, you don't have to be a woman anymore. And that goes on the idea of gender in society. That goes on the nuance of how people feel about the ideas of gender. Because a lot of people feel like to be a woman, you have to be feminine. When in reality, there are women who are masculine. So you can be a masculine trans woman. You can do that. That's a real thing you can be. And it's much more nuanced than that because your gender doesn't determine if you're masculine or feminine. As you see with muscle mommies and things of that variety, it doesn't determine anything of that variety. But a lot of people feel that way because they feel like they're faking it if they don't go through with the assignment surgery and all this other jazz. They feel like they're doing something fake within itself, which is damaging to the entire movement overall, is damaging to a lot of people in totality. It makes it feel like they're being a faker version of themselves. But in the grand scheme of things, a lot of men will bastardize or deeply and hypersexualize the whole entire trans movement. Because trans is a category on the hub, same with BBC and stuff like that, they often feel as though they have to because it's what they are. That's how people feel. They say, oh, you're trans, so you're naturally just gonna want to get transition surgery, and I want to be there for the journey. I want to be there for the butt stuff and things of that variety. That's grody. It's because it comes from a lot of men really want anal. A lot of men are not comfortable in their sexuality. A lot of men want other men to like them a lot. So they see a trans woman as a moment in history and life to say, oh, this is going to be great because a woman who does anal, I can just get that immediately. This is going to be great. When in reality, that's not what a trans woman is. That's why a lot of trans women have a lot of issues dating, because there will be these straight men, perfectly straight men, who view them as purely a sexual object and nothing else. They are just sex. That is it. They are just a fetish. They are just a way to get my rocks off. My girl doesn't do behind the door stuff, but this trans woman, that's the only hole she has, so I'm just going to use the hole. And a trans woman has male parts, so this is great. They're gonna know exactly how to stimulate a penis. They're gonna know exactly how it works, and that gets messy. That gets grody and messy, and I don't like it. I don't appreciate it or enjoy it. It's really stupid to see what that is. It's dumb to have people's entire identity just be sex. And that's what it boils down to, though, because that's how American society operates. That's how people operate. That's how people are. They just want it. Sex sells. And to sell yourself to society, you have to emphasize what you are sexually. That's just how people operate. It feels gross because it's hateful in more ways than you could possibly fathom. It's disgustingly hateful. And it agitates me. That's why I'm stuttering at the current moment. I apologize. And also I have these things in my mouth. It agitates me so much because I'll see a lot of my friends who are trans women, and they will have horrifying difficulties finding somebody that wants to view them as a person. Because at the end of the day, the trans movement is just being viewed as a person. That's the entire movement. It's being viewed as, I want to be this thing, still view me as a human. And they say, no, you're a weird third thing. You're a weird fourth thing. And I can't possibly know the trans experience. I can't. And a lot of trans people feel like it is a third thing. It's a very unique experience because of the hate and stigmatization of what happens within it. It is a very separate third thing. It's so separated and far removed from everything, but it still is what it is. Just because somebody likes horses and somebody likes anime doesn't mean they both can't come in the middle and agree that you both enjoy four-legged creatures. It's the whole thing. It's a weird little nuance of how it happens. It's disgusting in that way. It feels grody to have it happen that way, but that's what it is. And until we stop, I have a rice stuck in my tooth. I'm so sorry. Until we stop going and looking at people as just their biological parts, we're never going to get past this. But that's humans, though. We see somebody that looks like a man, we say, that man, good. We see someone like a woman, that's a woman. And that is most people. That's why Asmongold is really popular. He says, yeah, if you look like a man, you're a man. You're like a woman, you're a woman. And then there's people you can't tell. What happens a lot, and I love this so much, is that people will insult me because a lot of people think that my partner, for some reason, is trans. My partner is a natural-born woman. My partner is from Czechoslovakia. They just have a wide face, just a long face and a big nose. That's really all that it is. They're very beautiful. I love them a lot. But a lot of people see that, and they're so scared to get it wrong. They're so scared to get it wrong that it is a man or woman. They're transvestigating is what it's called, I believe. They're transvestigating. Oh, what could this possibly be? What's going on? They see a woman with abs and they say, oh, that's a man. Women can't get abs. It's ridiculous. There was a lot of people doing it with lean beef patty. Lean beef patty. It was a whole thing where lean beef patty was getting investigated by the people that were like, oh, she's muscular. Is she a he? Maybe. Maybe that's a whole thing. Maybe that's happening. It's going down there. And it's so stupid to have this happen. And I feel for the trans women and trans men that go through this, that who their entire identities has to be their biological parts, where to feel more like what they are, they have to get stuff like that. Not only for their own gender or body dysphoria or dysmorphia, whatever they have going on, but for societal standards, they have to be passing in order for it to even matter for them. And it feels gross. It feels wrong to have this be the reality they have to go through, but that is what it is right now. And until we grow as a society, and this is going to sound really stupid, we're probably the most progressive society. America's probably the most progressive. You go to Saudi Arabia or Japan or China or Iceland or Greenland, they hate all that stuff. They really do. And people think they don't, but America is the most progressive, and that's why we have the most conversation and the most crying about it, and the most vocal minorities that whine and bitch and moan about it the most, because they're supposed to bitch and moan about it. That's the best part. Good. I'm happy you're complaining about it, because we have to have these conversations, because we are at a state in our growing as a nation where we can talk about this stuff. So that's the important part. So that's what happens. That's important. So yeah, that's how I feel about is it gay to like trans women. So that's this whole thing. Very muscular women. Very muscular women are fine. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah, that's how it goes there. I like how the chat over here is just nonsense conversation for a lot of it. It's a whole thing. It's insane. So yeah, that's how I feel about American society. I love America. I really do. I love America. A lot of people think I hate America. I love America. That other chat, yeah, you see them. You can see it. You can see it. It's crazy. you can see it. It's nuts. They're doing role play. I think. I don't know. The pinboy from Saudi Arabia, bro, is right. Yeah, the rest of the world does not fuck with any of that. I'm very happy that I'm in America. I am overjoyed I'm in America. America is phenomenal. I love America. I love America more than the next guy. I really do. A lot of people think I don't like America for some reason. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's going on. Very happy to be here. America is so good. People shit on America so often, but it is literally the best place to live. It's nuts. Me liking my trans wife is gay. It's goofy. That's goofy. That's goofy. It is the best place to live objectively. America objectively is the best place to live, and I'm very serious about that. It is objectively the best place to live. It's the freest place to live. Man, we definitely have better food than you too. I want to point that out. I just want to say that. I'm Irish, by the way, and I've always wanted to live there. What about healthcare? Healthcare is good here. My healthcare is good. Yours may not be. Mine good. Healthcare is good. My healthcare is fine. My healthcare is fine. I'm serious. My healthcare is fine. I'm giving it a bean. It is. About healthcare yesterday. I mean, if you have a job, right? If you contribute to society and you have a job, you've done your 90 days, you get healthcare. And at Amazon, I had healthcare, right? I had healthcare. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. If you don't do shit, it's not free, obviously, right? If you don't do shit, though, you don't get healthcare. That's how it works. Was like, I know, sweetie. That's what happens. That's the reality of America. That's what America is. You have to contribute. Either be toast to the EDL. I don't think. Yeah, in the UK, I don't think most of people in the UK are Brit. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. The quality of life here is so good. I've moved 4 times since starting this YouTube channel. I want you to really think about that. I've moved 4 times, and I've been safe 4 times since starting this YouTube channel. While healthy food is overpriced, you agree? You know what's crazy? I used to agree with that take. But cheap food is costing as much as healthy food now. I've been eating a lot healthier, a lot of chicken and rice recently, and I've been going to Whole Foods a lot, right? And at least in Detroit, I don't know how about the rest of the world. I don't. At least in Detroit, I spent $150 on groceries. I haven't been grocery shopping in 3 weeks. I'm pretty good. It's been pretty good for me. Egg prices are still kind of crazy, but things are pretty good for me. I need a sandwich with something. I need something. When I go out with my wife later, I'm going to eat so much food, dude. We're going to drive around Riverwalk. If anybody's in Detroit and wants to bump into me, I'm going to Riverwalk later today. So when I'm done with stream, I'll be going to Riverwalk is what will be happening. That's what's happening. I think I've made 9 videos so far today. I made 4 before I started stream. 8 TikToks. I count TikToks as basically videos. I made 8 TikToks, so that's Technically, I made like 15 videos today, but that's the whole thing. Riverwalk is really nice. Riverwalk is you can see Canada from Riverwalk. It's what it is. You can see Canada. That's what Riverwalk is. You can see that. Very nice. I enjoy it a lot. It's very fun. Very fun. I enjoy it deeply. It's one of my favorite things of all time. See you soon. Just say hi and nothing more. You guys are. I feel whenever I'm in the Discord, you guys are horrified to say hi to me for some reason. You guys can say hi. I'm not gonna bite. I'm not a psychopath. You guys can say hi to me. I don't know what's going on here. You guys can say hello. You guys can talk to me. And I want to. I guess I'll do a tangent right now, right quick, because this is kind of important. I always see people constantly dog and dogpile on America and hate it. They say America's garbage, America's evil, and all this stuff. I want to keep it a being with you. I've traveled to Japan. I've been to China. I've been to Thailand. I've been multiple other places, and America is just objectively the best place I've lived. It is a dreamscape of a place to live. There is obvious issues with the way things operate on a fundamental level. There's issues with race, there's issues with gender and things of that variety. But the fact that we can argue about that, the fact that we can talk about that, and we don't have to worry about toiletries, we don't have to worry about bigger things. We can get enough money to get by. There's a lot of programs put in place. Sure, Donald Trump may be dismantling a lot of those programs right now. I'm not really sure what's going on there. But before Trump, let's talk about that. Let's say that. This was pretty good. I was having a pretty good time. It's easier to be homeless in America than anywhere else. Because I'm going to explain how I was homeless in America. When I was homeless in America, I went behind bakeries and I would get food. I lived basically inside of a garbage can. I would go visit old people in the hospital, and that was really fun. That got me a lot of food. That got me a lot of it, a crazy amount of food. It was nuts. I was able to go to shelters. I was able to get a job. I got a factory job at Amazon. That was pretty easy and efficient. It was pretty simple. And I know it's draining work. It's so draining. But that helped me get health care after my 90 days. I got 90 days at Amazon, and then bada bing, bada boom, they ended up giving me health care. That was pretty chill. I was very happy about that. I contributed to the capitalist structure and became a cog in a machine, and I was able to get a decent living. I stayed in a very low-end apartment in Detroit. That's where I lived at, and I paid $700 a month for my one bedroom, and I was not in a very good neighborhood, but I was living. I had a toilet. I was able to buy groceries. I had 1,000 gigabyte internet. I had 1,000 up, 1,000 down. I had fiber optic internet in Detroit in a $700 apartment, and I was able to make videos and do stuff of that variety. That wasn't that bad. That was pretty chill. That's more than most other places. And I will say this. The food in other places is a lot better. Japan's food is better, 100%. Chinese food feels great. It's not even Chinese food in China. It's just regular food. Japanese food felt healthier. Italian food, when I was in Italy, that felt way healthier. It was a walkable city. You could walk throughout the entire city. And I agree that those are better cities and they have healthier food. America is cheap and over-manufactured, and it's a capitalist drudgery. But in terms of progressiveness and overall quality of life, it's pretty good. You can die the way you want to here. If I want to die eating a Big Mac, I can die eating a Big Mac. I'm very happy to be in America, despite the faults. But every country has faults. For instance, Japan has a horrifying, evil, disgusting work culture, and that is bad. And Japan is very notoriously evil towards homosexual people. That's just what happens there. Same with China. They're not very happy towards black people there. When I was in China and Japan, they constantly called me Chris Rock. That's what they called me. In Seoul, when I was in Seoul in Korea, they constantly told me to bleach my skin because I was dirty. They continually told me to bleach my skin. They also, for some reason, had basically no deodorant. Not sure what that was going on about. Apparently, there's a gene they have called AABBCC, something like that, AABBII, something that where they don't sweat or perspirate that crazy. I'm not really sure what that was about. On Jeju, they had horse ribs, and the horse ribs were pretty good. They eat horse there. They eat horse in Jeju in South Korea. They eat horse. So that was pretty chill. But that's what happened when I was in the Asian countries and when I was in Russia. They were horrifically just, it felt like you couldn't be gay in Russia. You can be openly gay here and it's pretty chill. And Canada is America Light. I'm not going to act like it's not. Canada is just America Light with a lot less money there. That's how it is. America, each state feels like an entirely different area. Ohio was not the exact same as Michigan. They have different laws and subsections. It feels like separate countries within America because of the different state rules and laws. It's very different. Texas is so much different than Michigan. Texas is wildly different than Minnesota. Minnesota is different than North Carolina. North Carolina is different than Oregon. They feel like completely different areas. They feel like different realities you're walking in through and to. And when you go into another place, all of Japan feels pretty similar. It feels pretty similar throughout most to all of Japan. It feels very similar to how they operate outside of the countryside and maybe Osaka. Osaka feels really wild, and Kyoto is a very big city. It's very nice. But this is what it means to be American. It's fun to be here. All the food here is dessert, though. I will complain about that. The food here is basically dessert. It feels weird that most of the food here is dessert. I don't know why that is. Who's to say? Who's to say why most of the food here is dessert? I can't tell you why most of the food here is dessert, but it does feel nice to have the option to choose to, die by diabetes. It just feels great. But I keep seeing people constantly dog on America because America is stereotyped in the other parts of the world. A lot of people think that as a black man, I know all about gangster hood rap. And when I leave the country, a lot of people say, oh, you know about the black people and the do-rags and the stuff like that. Mostly in Asian-speaking countries, to be quite real with you. And when I was in Greenland, was I Iceland or Greenland? I was in Greenland. It was nippier. It was colder in Greenland. I was in Greenland, and they just thought that I was a hood gangster. They assumed that I knew everything about the Bloods and the Crips and that I knew Snoop Dogg. It was crazy. It felt strange to witness that because I had my afro out. They assumed that, oh, every black person just keeps their afro out. That's pretty cool. That was their exposure to American culture. Because do you research the Easter Islands? Do you research Russian history? Do you look back and see the nuances of Japanese history? You looking up Australian history? No. They don't know all about American history and what happened with black people and stuff like that. They don't care about it. The rest of the world isn't looking up black American history. They're not doing that. You know what they're doing? They're worrying about their own history and not even that all the time. They're not doing that. They're not caring about all this stuff in America. Americans should care about America because we live here and we should want to make it better, and we should try our best to fix the systems that are destroying and propagating within it and be an active member of what society is and make it better. I love being in America because it is notoriously easy to live here. It is easy to live here. It's hard if you are trans. It is hard if you are black. It's hard if you are a bunch of things. But even with those restrictions, it's still very easy to live here. Much easier than anywhere else in the world. If you're trans and move to Russia, don't do that. If you're trans and go to Korea, don't do that. If you're trans and go to Thailand, Thailand may accept you. They have a whole culture. They may accept you there. It's a weird statement. It's a weird feeling in my body, in my breast, in my chest, where people constantly dog and damage the idea of America because it's pretty cool. I haven't had a crazy amount of issues. It's pretty nice here. I like it more than every other place I've visited. The other places have beauties and differences, but I think what the issue is that they're new. It's because Americans don't see it. They say, oh, I lost weight when I went to Italy. It's because it's a walkable city and the ingredients are healthier. Well, I drank their pop out there and it was healthier. You're 100% correct. You are correct about that. It is healthier out there. The food is less manufactured. You're 100% right about that. And it's a walkable city. You're walking a lot more and you want to see a lot more. People often say that all the time. I know one of my friends moved to Thailand because he said the women out there love him. It's cheap there. I don't want to move back. And I'm happy for him. And if I could have the money to move to a different place and still make the same money I make right now, but live in a cheaper place that's prettier, I would do so. But I have family here and things of that variety. I want to, contact those people. I have friends here, and I don't speak the language of the places I want to go yet. I could learn, but I'm American and I don't want to. And I'm happy to be what I am. I love America. I love America a lot. It's nice. It's nice here. It's just nice. $30 is crazy. Makes it healthier and safe to eat. Yeah, it's different. It's different in other places. It's real different in other places. What's gonna be great is that I'm gonna post the me talking sections, me just rambling. I'm gonna post that, and the people they're gonna see the side chat and they're gonna say, "What the fuck is happening?" Because you guys talk, or at least Oil Toast and Blaze Hopper are having RPG roleplay for some odd fucking reason. Just in the chat, you guys just having RPG roleplay. It's not no. You guys are genuinely having RPG fuck ass roleplay right now. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. It's insane. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just Blaze Hopper just genuinely talking wazoo gobbledygook. Yes, they can see you in the video. Look on the damn screen. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, they can see you on the video. What the hell do you mean? What the fuck? Yes. No shit. They can see you in the video. The fuck are you talking? Yes. What the fuck? Do you think I'm going to edit out the chat? What the fuck are you talking about? Yes. The fuck? The fuck do you mean can I see you in the video? No shit. It's right here. What the fuck do you mean? What? They can see us? Nah, I was gonna edit out the chat. Obviously, I'm gonna keep the chat in. The fuck? The fuck do you mean? Can they see me in the video? Heart condition? My condition of my heart is crazy. I'm in what? I'm in love? Yeah. Why are you rubbing your belly on stream?
How many people you got?
Like 77.
Whoa!
We'll go out like most of the night. Is that cool with you?
Where are we gonna go out?
We could just go by Riverwalk, ride scooters, and have fun. What we could do is we could just find scooters around here, and then like scooter back home later, instead of taking a car.
Yeah, we could do that. It's not that long of a scooter ride.
Yeah, we're right next to downtown.
I just did it earlier.
Mhm.
Baby girl, baby girl.
You're very happy about your hair.
Yeah.
Did you come in here to just show your hair?
Yeah.
I just came here to grab your hair.
Everyone to see it.
You know, everyone to see it. They see your hair.
Do they?
If you're in the camera, they obviously see your hair. No one's watches old streams anyway. This is important, Oil Toast. You know those sections where I was talking for a long point? I was recording while I was talking. So I'm gonna post those as videos. Nah, she didn't win the cover girl thing. We lost. We just gave up at one point. It was what are you doing? Go to your TikTok. Go live on your TikTok and do your stuff. Get out of here. You bring Ivory in here?
She came in here of her own volition.
Ivory, come here.
No, don't get her out.
Come on. What'd you say? Get away. You trying to get her to attack me? She's not gonna attack me. She's biting your feet. Yeah, she got an issue with doing that. I don't know what that's about.
You wanna know who taught her how to bite people?
I think it was you.
No, it was you.
Yeah, my girl taught her how to bite people.
You did that.
Nah, they can't hear you. They can't hear you.
I taught her
They
not
nah.
to. You came in, and then all of a sudden she's biting again.
No. Get off my face, dude.
Look, now she bites people because you play with her with your hand.
I don't do nothing like that.
You're supposed to play with her with a toy.
It's fine. Nah, you didn't. Nah.
I know you're a liar. They love you anyway, but they know you're a liar.
No.
You know you love ivory like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Layers of ivory over you.
Yeah. I can't never let me home like this. That's because your cat hates you. Ugh. I like cats over dogs, but I prefer rats over everything. She won't let me get a rat because she says I would eat her or something. I don't know. She says I'm racist. I would take care of the cat, by the way.
The rat, you mean?
Sorry, the rat, yeah.
You don't even know it's called.
I'm distracted by my phone.
You don't even take care of the cat.
I don't take care of the cat?
No.
Yeah, I do.
When's the last time you gave her water? When I was gone, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I gave her
I've been
food.
back for weeks now.
I gave her food.
Because I asked you to?
No.
Yes.
Not because you asked me
I
to.
said, can you feed her?
Nah, I be feeding her.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I feed her more than most things.
You don't empty the litter box.
I empty the litter box.
Clip her nails.
No, I don't clip her nails.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You clip her nails. I'm not good at that kind of stuff.
Now, how you gonna take care of a rat?
Alright? We don't need to clip a rat's nails.
You do.
No, you don't. They just get along.
No.
Let them live.
No.
Let them live.
You can't have a rat.
I can have a rat.
You can be a rat. You already are a rat. You're a rat.
No, she didn't win the cover up contest. We lost because somebody bought a bunch of votes.
I had a nightmare about rats.
Thank you for the information. How long is your hair now?
20.
That's 20 inches?
20 inches.
Okay.
Why?
I was curious.
You like it?
No, I don't.
Do you hate it?
Yes.
Why?
It was too much money in it. It's
What
just
if my real hair was this long?
then I would like it, but it'd be your real hair and it wouldn't cost $2,000. Did they explain how to wash it?
Just regular.
Okay.
I got a special shampoo. It's a little choppy, but it's okay.
You don't gotta clip rat nails if you believe in your rat.
In the back of my mind. Who's that? Grandhoppers.
Grand hoppers?
Who's that?
That's grasshoppers.
Who's that?
That's-
This is grandhopper.
That says grasshoppers.
My great grandhopper.
We're talking about grasshoppers, not talking about.
Flies. You like dragonflies?
Yeah, I like dragonflies.
Do you?
Yeah,
Are you sure about that?
sure.
What happened?
What?
Whoa, it's at 80 now. Whoa. Unzips my pants. Guys, at 100, I take my pants off.
Get out of here.
Well, you don't want me to be in here?
You can stay.
I can be with you?
Yeah, grab a chair or something, dude.
Okay. We were about to get it going, huh?
Oh, tell us, when did we become a running joke? You guys became a running joke when you guys, in the middle of the video, just start talking about gobbledygook.
But there's already a chair.
Yeah, just move the green screen. But I see her in the back of my mind all the time. Do you want a microphone?
Me?
Yes.
No. I don't need that.
You don't want to talk into this microphone?
No, I don't need it. You
Okay.
can hear me just fine.
They can't hear you. This is a very low microphone.
What I have to say is really important. You're peppermint.
You see my new shoes?
No. I saw you wear them, didn't you? Whoa. It's like a box.
Hey, running shoes.
Where are you gonna run? Where are you running from?
Let's just jet out of the room.
You're a walking joke. Why did I say that?
But do I become a mod Twitch? You give me money for 33. If you give me money for Expedition 33, I'll make you a Twitch mod. If you give me money for Expedition 33, I'll make you a Twitch mod. If you give me $50 for Expedition 33, I'll make you a Twitch mod. I'll make you a Twitch mod. If you, yeah, 100%. Hold on, here goes my Cash App.
Hey, baby.
You just buy a sword here, huh?
Baby.
Helicopter shoes.
We're in here now, baby.
Ivory, please. Oh my gosh, she's difficult. She's a weird cat.
She has free will, and you don't like that about cats, which is why I don't know if you're a trusting adult to be around.
They can't hear your words you're saying.
They can hear me just fine.
Can you hear her? Can you guys hear her at all? Can I
What I
see her?
What did I just say?
I can hear her a tiny bit. Yeah, nope, you can't hear you because it's too far from the microphone.
Okay, well then I'll yell. Do you want your own microphone?
Do you?
No.
There you go.
My name is Cyril's wife,
They can hear you now. There you go.
DeMarcus' cousin.
Her name is DeMarcus Cousins and Ashley. That's her name, DeMarcus Cousins and Ashley.
You don't like Ivory because she has free will, and I don't know if that makes you a trusting adult to be around. I don't trust either. You smell like spaghetti.
Oh, my roll bice.
Bo Bice.
My Bo Bice.
You guys remember Bo Bice?
What is Bo Bice?
Bo Bice is a person.
Who the hell?
Bo Bice was on American Idol.
That's not a real person.
Yeah, that's Bo Bice.
Who the hell is Bo Bice?
Look up Bo Bice.
I'm not looking up Bo Bice. I'm not going into your propaganda.
Look up Bo Bice real quick.
I'm not trusting your propaganda.
My name is Ashley? Oh, hell no.
Her name is not Ashley.
Ah!
Her name is not Ashley. Her
God forbid the day that my name is Ashley.
name is not Ashley. It's crazy. Her name is not Ashley.
Oh, my hair looks really white.
Her name is
Put this filter on.
Her name is DeMarcus Cousins.
Cyril's wife, thank you for telling us your name. I didn't, though.
It's DeMarcus Cousins. You look like Winona Ryder. I don't know who that person.
Wiona. Read that again.
I'm not.
He said Wiona.
I don't know how to say
Yeah,
it.
he said Wiona. It's Winona.
So like you have a nice facial at a compliment for Raphael credit. If I'm hypothetically a black 19-year-old with no facial in my cook, no, you're not. I didn't have facial hair for a long time in my life.
Now my name is Sarah.
Got it. So Sarah, does she have a real name? Her name is fake name.
Sarah and Sarah.
CC.
You spell Sarah with a C?
Like Michael Sarah. That's how I spell it. That's how I spell it. I spelled her name wrong. She does not look. That's not. You do not look like this woman. You do not look anything like this
My
woman.
teeth look really white with this filter, though.
I can see a little bit here.
I'll see her in the
Saros Lena. I'm Saros.
Ivory baby.
I'm Saros. This is Saros Lena.
Ivory baby, why are you yelling?
I see
be up
her
here?
in the back of
Yeah.
my mind all the time.
Get up here then. Come on. Come on.
Ivory, you're so damn difficult.
She has her own free will. That's all.
It's not that I can't
It's
read.
not difficult.
I don't read. Huh? What'd you say? She
She's
don't.
not difficult. She
Every
just makes her own decisions.
Every creature free will is difficult.
That's literally every creature.
Yeah. Well, actually, beasts don't have free
you
will.
think that you feel that way about human beings?
Yeah, you're difficult.
You think people with free will are difficult?
Yeah.
I don't trust you. You're a controlling person.
Yes, actually. Put your hand up there. Oh, I'm supposed to see you behind me. Am I a controlling person, chat? Yes.
He's controlling.
Does she still suck me silly? Yes.
No, she doesn't.
Would she be? I gotta read a manga tonight later.
What is it about?
I don't know. It's about trash, I think.
I'm a trash man.
It's called Gachuka, Gachuda, Gachayuda.
Chukuru.
I think that actually is the name.
No, that's the name of a seasoning in Korea.
People getting away with invincibility frames in UFC 4. Play UFC 2. I believe Saros. Everything has free will. I believe Saros.
We live Saros.
God damn it. Dash and control is in that optimal formula.
Ivory baby.
Ivory, why are you yelling? You've done nothing in this lifetime. You don't pay taxes. Come here. Are you on my computer? Only has pros? Yeah, play me in it so I can beat you up in it. Ivory, come here.
Baby.
Come here.
Go ahead, baby.
Ivory, come here.
Don't do it.
Alright, never mind. I need this cat. You have PS4, right? I have PS5 Pro. But I think we can play. I think I have UFC 2 on my PS5 Pro.
Were you singing that?
Have you ever considered a whole video dressed as a femboy? I really want to see your makeup skills. I swear I'm not weird or whatever. I think you're kind of weird. Did I hear Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4? I got that on PC if you want to lose.
I got a PC and I only play Roblox.
I bought her a gaming PC and she uses it for Roblox. Ivory's on the green screen. You see her? You'll see her.
She broke the fourth wall.
I see her.
I feel pretty.
You are pretty.
You don't think I'm pretty?
I didn't say that. I said I don't like the
You
hair.
think my hair is ugly?
I never said that. You're just making shit up.
You think it's ugly?
You just like making shit up.
That's what you said when I came in. You were like, that's so ugly. That's the ugliest thing I ever seen in my life.
That's not what
I'm
I
never
said.
touching you ever again.
I did not say that.
You did say that.
I did not say that.
You ever go to the dentist and then half your face doesn't recover from the numbing cream? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened when I got my stuff in, and you were just like, "What's going on? You look crazy." I was like,
And like it's just like kind of like dumb when you smile, like part of your face is dumb, like towards down.
Sam Wedgechest, I want to get this thing. I don't know many YouTubers. Like every day, I discover another YouTube channel that has 1 million subscribers. Apparently.
They like my hair.
Yeah.
My head hurts.
I can talk about the ETA. I can talk about the Humpty Dumpty thing. I can do that.
They sewed it into my head.
Yeah. Oh, fake name can be a little silly sometimes. Novocaine addiction? Novocaine additive?
Novocaine. Man. Novocaine. It's like Novocaine. What's that Post Malone song? It's like Novocaine. What's that Post Malone song? Novocaine. You know that Post Malone song? Like Novocaine. Come on.
I don't know the song.
Why do they call hot dogs Franks?
Because my dad is a offender.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
My dad said he's gonna do. I want to eat you slightly, by the way. Talk to them while I go take some chocolate.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
Hey guys, today we're gonna do a tutorial. What is the tutorial on? Well, it doesn't matter. It's just a tutorial first, doing something. When we do the tutorial, you're gonna know how to do it. Do what exactly? I don't know. I don't know. It's just a tutorial. And then we did it.
What? All right.
We're made for each other. Why did God make us different races? I'm sad.
Yeah, I wish I was white so bad.
You say that like it's condescending.
It is.
I think grasshoppers are gross because sometimes people eat them. Why is that funny?
Sometimes.
Ew, they got big butts. I just thought about it. Well, I definitely need dopamine.
Savage.
Who said oil up?
That's his name, Oil Toast.
Huh? Oh. Is Sarah big?
It's like lesbian sex every night. He's 8 feet tall.
No, but he lied on his license. His license says he's 5'7". He's not 5'7". He's like 5'5".
Have you ever seen 3? Gross. Sam, 6'2".
He's 6'2". Terrible brain.
Oh, what are the odds? Oh no! I got caught whispering. Oh no!
Hey, isn't that guy from that ghost hunting show?
What?
Sam Winchester. Isn't that the guy from the ghost hunting show?
Supernatural?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who cares? He's gonna die in 2 days anyway.
That's always your go-to, and it's so old.
You're gonna die.
No, I'm not, and you know it. You're gonna die before me.
That'll hate this show.
You're gonna do all this working out, and you're gonna be out of shape, and I'm gonna be in great shape somehow.
That's not gonna happen.
You're gonna be like, "How did you get in such great shape?" And I'll be like, "Faith of the Lord." And you'll be like, "Oh, there is no Lord." And I'll be like, "Yeah, I know, but if you have faith." As small as a mustard seed.
Sam, that means that. That means that. That means that you can hunt demons legally now. God damn it.
Oh, it is from Supernatural.
I hate that. This nigga Oil Toast keeps saying working out is unhealthy.
Working out is unhealthy because will you ever do that much exercise in real life? When do you run a mile in real life? Give me a real life scenario where you run a mile.
You got a parent everything? That's my nigga right there. My nigga Sam.
You're working your heart so hard. And you got a heart to this though. Every time I eat bacon, I get scared. I had 6 pieces of bacon yesterday. I got scared.
Every time I eat bacon, I get scared. It's crazy. What?
You said that you ate a bunch of bacon when you were younger and then your heart stopped.
Yeah. I got a divot in my heart.
Yeah, so every time I eat bacon, I get scared.
The pig demon? I'm not a cop. I'm the opposite of retarded.
Do you think people expect my voice to come out of me?
Well, it is your voice, so.
Do you think they expect it, though? Do you think they expect something else?
I don't think so.
Do I look like how I sound?
Yeah.
I do?
Did someone tell you you didn't?
No, I'm just wondering and I'm curious.
Oh. Yeah, you look how you sound.
Do I?
The things you say, you don't like you say them, but you look like how you sound.
How do I look like I sound?
What?
How do I sound like I... What do I look like I sound like?
I love Taylor Swift.
That's what I look like I sound like. So then when I talk, then no, I don't sound like what I look like.
You look like a previous directioner for sure.
No.
You look like you've seen High School Musical more than once.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't. Only reason I went to the High School Musical party growing up is because the family neighbor's mom was told to invite me. And then they were like, what the fuck is she doing here? She's so weird. And I was like, hi guys, I'm Maitland. She looks like she asked me for food, but not a homeless woman, but for undisclosed reasons. Oh, well, sometimes I ask for a bite.
Let me get a nibble of that. Nibble of what? That.
Let me get some.
She look like she dissed Eminem.
That's the only thing they ever have to say about me.
No, I've never heard we on a writer before.
Eminem doesn't have blue eyes.
If I had a bean sprout in your house, it became
A bean
magic.
sprout in our house? If I had a giant bean sprout in your house and it became a magical and started granting wishes, what would you wish for?
Triple world hunger.
A triple double.
Double it and give it to the next person.
I wish for a wish.
I wish I had a wish.
I wish for wish.com.
I wish wish.com was at my house. I want all those Chinese slaves.
I wish I had something.
I want something. I want to know what I want to eat.
I wish I could figure out a wish.
I should eat Skyrim cheese, like the cheese from Whiterun.
What is Skyrim
You
cheese?
do actually eat the cubes. You.
I do eat cube cheese. I eat cube cheese.
Would you eat a cheese wheel?
No, maybe if it was have fettuccine alfredo in it.
Maybe if it was a fettuccine alfredo. Maybe if it was have.
Would you still love me if I had veneers?
Yeah.
Would you kiss me?
Yeah.
Or would you still love me if I had dentures?
I'd take them out.
My dentures?
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of cheese? Never mind, I don't care.
What's your fuck it. I don't care.
Did you ever fly a plane?
That's you.
No. I always get on the plane and my intrusive thoughts tell me the bottom's gonna fall out.
You're a bottom.
And I grip the seat real hard. And my hands sweat. Sometimes when I'm on ground, I imagine I'm in a plane to try to desensitize myself, but it doesn't work. It just gives me anxiety. And then I'm like, whoa, I'm in a plane!
I think we could fuck the gorilla.
No, you can't do that.
Why?
Because it's not allowed.
Allowed?
But quiet.
No bottom slander? Sam, are you a bottom? Wait, dude. Wait, dude, what with the gorilla?
No,
So-
he has a secret Reddit and he role plays Pokemon on there.
I have a secret Reddit. I have 57 Reddits.
He's like Vaporeon and all that.
Damn right. Right on, brother. Into your worst enemy's house, what type of parachute would you take with you? A bottle of knuckles.
What type of parachute?
A bottle of knuckles.
What kind of question is that?
A bottle of knuckles.
There's only one kind of parachute.
Parakeet.
A parachute.
Someone gotta make an animation about that plane story. I'll fuck with your shit. Thank you very much. Mama! Lucid. Yo! He's in Vulcan Studios. Oh, the gorilla versus the gorilla video's out, by the way.
Gorilla versus Gyat? What did you say?
The gorilla video is out.
Look at my hand. Look at the coloring of it. Look at how white my fingertips are. That looks so orange. Please don't do that. Close your mouth. You're a mouth breather. Close your mouth. What's your favorite movie? Why?
It's Ip Man because Mike Tyson was in one of them.
My favorite movie is The Wiz.
You can't win, and you can't get out of the game.
He's
Go
on
down the road.
He's
on down the road. See nothing that might be alone. Come on in. He's on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be alone. Come on in.
He's on down
the road. Look, Toto. When I think of metal, I think metal builds a lot of houses. Poop.
Metal is very strong, but you can bend it.
Metal. You think bathtubs are overrated? I'm a huge shower enjoyer.
Bathtubs are too small.
Yeah, and tubs are too small. So that means you gotta get the tubs too small. Yeah, it was, Dougie. LMAO. Mike Tyson can catch these frail hands. You need to eat better, Ishmael. Mine is Dogma. Chris Rock falls out of the sky. Kevin Smith stuff. Yeah, I like when God was a woman and yelled and killed like the guy at the end, and then Jay got a kiss from God, which was pretty cool. And then I remember Clerks was a thing, and then there was the and then they came down and then Matt Damon had a pistol.
But he doesn't like the shower.
And that is Dogma. Am I right? Is that Dogma?
The water has to be really
The Metatron came down. Metatron. That was Metatron. Are femboys really able to grow incredibly sexy female butts?
Sometimes I think my kidneys are failing.
You gotta give them a passing grade.
But then again,
That shit monster, the Golgathon.
could just be gas.
Yeah, the shit monster. I remember that. You gotta get new kidneys.
You enjoy the shower, don't you?
I like showering.
Yeah, I know.
Metatron's Professor Snape. Is that Snape as the Metatron? Was that Snape?
Snape.
How fat my father's cake is.
Dumbledore.
Ron Weasley. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Huh. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Huh.
Your father's cake is bigger than a big, and it's so big that you can even see it from the moon.
Night, Indy.
That's how big it is. It's like two planets smushed together, cut down the middle.
I just looked up femboy butts. I think they can. Okay. Thank you for that information. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for all day long at Hogwarts. I figured out the ticking noise. It's a bomb. High. We're not high. This is just how we
These
act.
guys are high out of their
Whoa,
minds.
I didn't know. That's crazy. Whoa,
These guys are high
out of their minds. Whoa, that's crazy. I love when people see us operate. They're just like, yeah, they're high.
We didn't even do anything yet.
We've done nothing.
We didn't even go to 10.
10's gonna kill It pop into the shrink.
My
What?
back hurts.
Your back hurts?
Ever since, you know what, my back hurts.
I'm high on mine. We've never done a single drug in our lives.
You hurt my back?
Did I? Oh, that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you need
Can't
something?
lay on my stomach anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm almost 30 and you can't do that shit.
I'm on the second story. All right. People who make alcohol almost like those people who make alcohol naturally in their body. What? That's a thing. It's crazy.
If you could draw time as a picture, how do you draw it? Those are stairs.
Hold on. Right? You see it? You see the vision?
That's a swastika.
Yeah. That's why I got it. Hold on. You got it?
No.
Hey, thanks for following.
Who collects that many things? That's what he said. He said it would make sense if Hitler was autistic, because who collects that many things?
Who collects that many of one thing and puts them on a train? As should we just keep pitching them out? I got 14 minutes left of the stream. I mean, you can just keep pitching out ideas if you want to. The TARDIS. Sam, I appreciate what you are. You are a Tumblr child, Sam, and I love that.
He's on down.
He's on down the road.
Don't you carry nothing?
That might be no load. What'd you post today? Extensions? The Tumblr kids out there, do you think the cultural shift to assimilate means that we have a rise of closeted homosexual males? I'm not sure if they're closeted. Rest in peace, Tumblr. Tumblr's still active, horribly active. If I was a villain, I would be Pizza. I just got into Doctor Who because Ncuti Gates. Ncuti. That's real. Who's Ncuti Gates? Is that a name? That's a fake name, isn't it?
Oh no. It hurts my head.
What hurts your head?
It's
You gotta get used to it.
it's heavy.
This black guy. Ncuti Gatwa. He looks like a straight Tyler the Creator. He looks like a Tyler the Creator was Freddie Mercury. Did I offend me? No, he didn't offend me. Yeah. I know it's a new Doctor. He looks like. You didn't offend me. I like this idea. I like this idea, ETA. You have good ideas. No, that's understandable. He looks like if Freddie Mercury was Tyler the Creator. See what I mean?
Yeah.
He looks like he's got his life together, and I don't like that.
I know what he's from.
What's he from?
I've seen him before.
Where?
I don't know.
Is he black?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's black.
Go to IMDb. Right there. Go down.
He was in Barbie.
Yeah, that's not what I know him from.
You ain't seen none of these movies.
Midsummer, yeah.
A Midsummer's Night's
No.
Dream? You ain't see.
No, I didn't see that.
She didn't see none of these movies. I can tell you that right now. She's never seen National Theater
Really,
Live.
from the Barbie movie?
Yeah, I think it might be from the Barbie. You
No.
haven't seen any of these. I know you haven't.
Barbie movie?
You only seen the Barbie movie.
I saw the Barbie movie and it gave me existential dread.
I look Bruno Mars when I was first growing my afro. You agree? You look like Peter Hernandez. Look him up.
Well, you done.
In your bed, I felt it. I'm trying to get to you, and you're so hot that I melted.
Little guy. Really loving the idea of finding a community of black people and talking to them directly. What?
I love the idea of finding a community of. I love the. You're like, everything is still here. What are you talking about, Timothy? What do you mean? I'm serious. What did I say? What did I just say?
Well, you done me. You bet I felt.
Tumblr? Oh, yeah, Tumblr. Sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Are you black? Estimated time of arrival.
No. You thought Tumblr was gone? I'm really loving the idea of finding a community of black people and talking to them directly is the greatest thing I've ever read in my life. I like the idea of like finding a group of, I don't know, black people and just talking to them. I don't know, it's like a crazy concept. Never thought I could put it into practice though. It's gonna be real difficult. I gotta figure that out. Don't really know how to do that, but I'll get there one day. I think I can do it. Fell right through the cracks. I'm trying to get back. Talking about them like they're an isolated species. They're spore. I don't hesitate no more. No more. This cannot wait. It looks to be a scab.
How did that happen?
Alright guys, we're gonna end the stream soon, so go check out the newest video that got released. It's about the gorillas versus the one man. Go ahead and check that out. Outside of that, thank you guys so much for checking out my content.